Are we live? That is the question. Are we live? Yes, we are. All right. Good evening, my fellow troglodytes, Neanderthals, all you hairy knuckle apes, everybody in the Red Pill Manosphere, and all the good faithful family. Welcome to the Good Faith Podcast, where we maneuver around toxic debauchery, attempting to find harmony with our fellow man and to dissect society's caustic degeneracy. If it's a pre apocalyptic dystopia that you seek, then look no further, because here it is. I'm your host, Ninjah Bullock. We understand you could have been a million other places, and the time is the most precious commodity that any of us have. So, from the bottom of our heart, we'd like to share our gratitude with you all. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Due to the sensitive nature of some of the topics, we hope you'll shield youngins from some of the vulgarity that may be spewed here. We're going to be talking about sex. We're going to be talking about boobs. We're going to be talking about smut. It must be noted that the views are not necessarily the views of the Good Faith Podcast. They're just the views of our guests. We're not a fiduciary. We assume no culpability of investment performance as a result of following our financial advice. Our simple aim is to entertain and inform. Anybody living in the greater Philadelphia area interested in making an appearance on our show can reach me in a DM on Facebook or Instagram at Christopher Bulick. See our Patreon link in the description if you'd like to make a campaign contribution to facilitate our meteoric rise. In all seriousness, though, times are tough. Any proceeds we receive will be going towards avoiding eviction, keeping the lights on, medicating Clark with all of his health concerns, and feeding our gracious guests. Once again, if you feel that you've been given value by us, it takes a little extra effort to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is your notification that the Good Faith Podcast is now available not only on YouTube, but Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and RSS.com. We'll keep pushing out these episodes so long as our following stays growing. And guys, we're motherfucking monetized, y'all. Not on YouTube yet, but now on RSS.com and all of the audio-only podcasting apps like, Spotify, fucking Apple Podcasts, Listen Notes, fucking iHeartRadio, whatever the Samsung Music and shit. If you listen to our shit and you hear an ad come up, fucking listen to that shit, because for every ad that you listen to on an audio podcast of this show, I'll get like a fucking royalty. I don't know how much it is, but, I'm really excited for that shit. I need to get rich. Motherfucker, I need to get paid. The path to notoriety will be for our listeners to spread the good word of the pod. If you have somebody in mind who would agree with our content, if they might be informed, if they want to ridicule us, send the link to your friends and family. All publicity is good publicity. Our objective is to have balance between the red and the blue. So if you have somebody in mind who enjoys listening to pods, please spread our channel. Now, the fragrance of the week is Curve Black. It's like a, little, not too expensive fragrance. Made by Elizabeth Arden, launches Curve Black. It introduces filmmaker Mark Donner as the newest brand ambassador. Curve Black is a bold and distinctive blend of notes meant to channel confidence and encourage men to go after their fantasies. Curve Black contains bergamot, nutmeg, violet leaves at its top. It features aromatic lavender, tree moss, and clay sage in the heart. And the sense of its undertones are rich leather notes in combination with warm notes of sandalwood, teak, and tonka bean to wrap up the base. Donner will star in the Curve Your Reality campaign through social media posts, videos, and in-store advertisements in a series of Curve Your Reality. Donner sprays Curve and is transported from mundane reality to his wildest fantasies. Shirt of the week, slacks of the week. I don't even know what brands I'm wearing. I got this new Charlotte Hornets hat in the mail today. You know what I say, guys? I say look good, smell good, play good. Director of the week, it was gonna be Martin Scorsese, but honestly, like last month I just watched like every movie of Martin Scorsese's, so I kind of wanted to give him a break for a little bit. And the director of the week is Spike Lee, because my guest today is from New York, and like when I think of New York, I think of Spike Lee. So the movie of the week, which I just got done watching, is Black Klansman. It's a true story featuring Denzel Washington's son, where he was, I don't fucking remember his actual name, but he was in in Colorado Springs Police Department, went undercover with the Ku Klux Klan and brought down the Colorado Springs charter of that shit. So the movie villain of the week. I think his name's like David Duke or whatever. He was the Grand Wizard of the KKK at that time, and maybe he still is. I don't fucking know. I'm not. I don't read up on the Ku Klux Klan. And the book of the week is "Can't Hurt Me" by David Goggins. Yo, and this was the book of the week last week, but I just got done reading it, and I can't say enough good things about this book. Like fucking, if you ever like, if whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. And I've never heard from like an influencer like David Goggins who has such a pure message of just like toughness, tenacity, and grit. So guys, pick it up, pick it up. You can find it on YouTube, the audiobook for free. That's what I did. Fucking go check out "Can't Hurt Me" by David Goggins. And without further ado, now I'm going to introduce. Oh shit, give me a sec. Now I'm going to introduce my guest of the fucking. Oh wait, I gotta ask him to unmute. Uh, here we go. I'm gonna.
I'm
There we
unmuted.
go. Yo, Jurrel, what's going on? How you doing today?
What's going on, brother? Happy to be here. How you been?
so, so I'm gonna extend my gratitude to you. Thank you for putting aside that day party. It looked like you were having a fun fucking time, before you got here. Why don't you fill the audience in as to what you're doing today?
What I'm doing today
Yeah.
specifically? Well, the whole week I'm one of the immersion coaches for MOA. So I've been here coaching guys on what to do and what not to do, giving them live feedback, giving them live coaching. We have classes, a whole situation that we do. And then specifically today, I talked my way into, well, technically, the girls talked their way into talking me into coming to a day party before this.
Okay.
And then when we got there, I talked us and some other girls that we didn't even know into somebody's section, and then talked us into another section. Like we bounced sections and shit like that. And then there was a discrepancy, so I ended up talking my way into a section that was under my name, and grabbing a whole bunch of people that I didn't know, including the two girls that I did know, and just rocking out with that. And then it was like, oh shit, it's 3 o'clock. Yo, I gotta go. See y'all later.
That's how it bees for like a high value man. Sometimes you got to just put all that background noise in the background and fucking hold to a schedule.
Yep, exactly.
So for those who don't know, would you please introduce yourself by your name, your age, your occupation, and your highest level of education completed?
My name is Jurrel, Jurrel Ace. It's pronounced Ace. It's spelled Aaez. One word on Instagram, or we're one word everywhere. Uh, my occupation is I am a life coach and high status networking coach, as well as a consultant. And what was the last question? My highest what?
Highest level of education completed.
I've done 3 years in college plus another 3.5 years, almost four in the military.
Okay. And what branch are you in? What branch were
Army.
you in? Army.
Army. Yeah.
Okay. Um, and just so like I do you because I have like so much reverence for I have so much reverence for the Navy SEALs, and I just read fucking "Can't Hurt Me" by David Goggins, and he
I
just
love
like
that
goes,
book.
yeah, he
I
goes into
love that.
vivid detail about fucking buds training. And my mom lives in Coronado, and she's dating a Navyman. What
Gotcha. It's a
like
little
what
bit Navy to Army is a little bit different, but ask your question.
what do you think is how many times harder than the next hardest training do you think like bud training is?
Nah, bunch training. I'm Even though I'm Army, and normally, like if I was talking to somebody who was Navy, I would have made the joke to fuck with them. But I'm never gonna take away what they have to do for buds training, because we don't. There's some things that we have to do, and there's some things that we don't have to do. A lot of the shit that they do just for buds training, we don't have to do. It's one
Oh
of
yeah.
the hardest, most grueling things I've ever seen. I've never seen it live, so I don't want to say that,
Hmm.
but it's one of the things, the hardest things I've ever seen televised or recorded. Like,
Yeah.
me personally, you couldn't pay me to do that. There's nothing that even if I wanted the military glory, you couldn't pay me to do that.
Do they like teach you any kind of like mock torture in the army?
So you're talking about how higher level than just being a serviceman.
Uh-huh.
You're talking about FBI level, CIA
Okay.
level, special forces, what is it for Navy SEALs for
Yeah.
Navy. Uh I don't know what it is for airmen's or for Marines, but you're talking a whole different. So there's general Army, Navy, Air Force, there's general uh MOSs that you come into, and then there's special, what the army calls special forces, but
Mhm.
all of us have a special forces.
Yeah.
Um they're a different level higher up, and they do a lot more,
Okay.
if that answers your question.
Yeah. Yeah, cuz I'm not going to front like I could survive being in a fucking like a prisoner of war camp and shit like that. But I do think that I got like I got a disposition that would be like I think I think I could torture another human being like rather fucking like rather good. I got like a iron stomach. Yeah, I mean I could break some kneecaps and fucking like inflict some pain on some like terrorists and not not get
You
queasy and
you
shit like
you
that.
believe that you believe that until you're called to do it.
Yeah.
There's a whole different level of, some people have empathy to do and can't do certain things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'm just like
It,
a
it's
little bit of
not
a psychopath.
it's not an easy thing to do, my brother.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not.
yeah. Well, I'm glad I've never been called upon to do that. So, can you give me your Instagram handle and I'll put it in the show notes if people are interested in following you.
Jurrel. Oh shit, my hands in front of the camera. Jurrel Aaez.
Aaez. All right, guys. If you want to find him on Instagram, that's his handle. And I love your Instagram. You seem like you're doing big things over there in Vegas. So what's your relationship status and what's the longest relationship you've ever been in?
My relationship status is I am single, and the longest relationship I've been in would probably be high school. I was on and off with my girlfriend for the entire time we were in high school, so roughly 4 years.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
mine's about the same. Mine's about 3 years, give or take. And
Right.
this is the Good Faith podcast. So we like to talk about spirituality. What is your spiritual denomination?
So I don't have. So I was baptized Christian, Catholic, Roman Catholic Christian, but on my dog tags it says Christian, no denomination.
Okay,
After
yeah.
which I would say that I'm a person with no home, but I respect all of the religions. There's something in each religion for me.
So do you like? Would
Like,
you say that you do you believe in like a higher deity?
oh, absolutely. So me and
Hmm.
my cousin, we have this saying amongst ourselves: we roll with baby Jesus.
Okay, all right.
Right. So baby Jesus is when, like, we were walking down the street and we found $5. That's rolling with baby Jesus.
Hmm.
Teenage Jesus is when we did some shit that we knew we weren't supposed to do, and it worked out. Full adult Jesus is, oh shit, We were drunk driving. We shouldn't have done it. We hit a median, and for some reason, we made it all the way home without getting pulled over.
Hmm.
I'm paraphrasing, by the way. Like we
Yeah.
don't actually do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll go on the record and say I'll say that I've been impaired behind the wheel of an automobile many times in my life. And yeah, like I do think that I've
I,
been
I would never say that on a recording if I were you. I
Yo.
would never say, never admit that. We
Shit.
don't rat and we don't testify under any circumstances, sir.
Yo, facts. Snitches get stitches. But yeah, like I mean, like all's well that ends well. Now I'm a clean and sober man. I've been clean and sober for more than 3 years. So as long as I continue to
Oh,
put
yo,
my
congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, as long as I continue to put
Congratulations on that, because it's hard as fuck. It's hard as fuck to do something like that for somebody
yeah
who drinks.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, and I believe that it's fucking virtually impossible to do it without a faith in God. Like I think if you wanna make some kind of like miraculous 180 with your life, I think there's no better way than to put your faith into something greater than yourself. And the whole 12-step program is all about accomplishing that in that way.
Correct. Yeah.
So early in your life, you were born in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I spent most of my first 18 years in Brooklyn, went to college for 3, came back home for a year, went to the army for 3.5, stayed in Kansas for about 6, almost 7 years. After the army, by the way. And then I've been in Texas well, I'm still in Texas, but I've been in Texas for the last 3.5, almost 4 years.
And are you a Spurs fan, or are you like do you like
It's all
basketball?
Nah, it's always gonna be the New York Knicks.
Okay, okay.
But caveat, after Jay-Z brought the Nets to Brooklyn, I'm
Yeah.
a Brooklyn Nets fan.
All right, so this is what I was gonna ask you because I don't understand what it's like for cities that got fucking two teams of each sport and shit. So like how does it work with the Knicks and the Nets, the Jets and the Giants, the Mets and the Yankees, the Islanders and the Rangers? Like is it it's not really like just who you fuck with more. It's more like people from like Queens like the Mets and people from the Bronx like the Yankees, right?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's an area. It's who your family was growing up. So
Okay,
like
okay.
So like I've met like me like us in the house, we watched everything. My dad didn't have a specific team. He just watched sports.
Yeah.
But all of my friends, all of the people around me were a Yankees fan. So I've been a Yankees fan longer than I can remember. I don't fuck with the Mets and fuck them, right? I, like I fuck with a team that's gonna bring it home for the city, right? And
Yeah.
that's not the Mets. No
Yeah.
disrespect, what? Because I know this is gonna get out. No disrespect to the Mets. I don't hate. It's not a problem. It's just I fuck with the Yankees. They brought home so much more than you have. No disrespect.
Yeah.
But now when you're talking about the basketball thing, um, it's about the family for the basketball specifically, and maybe for somebody else they can resonate with this. I remember watching my uncle and my cousin watch the Knicks lose, but they didn't give a fuck about the Knicks losing. It was the fact that it was a New York team. It was the New York Knicks, and they was going to root for them forever. Didn't matter. It didn't matter if they went on a 20, 30, 40, 50 year losing streak. My uncle was going to root for the Knicks, and he was going to watch every single game. And I remember sitting down, me, my dad, my cousin, and my uncle, watching a Knicks game at their house. And that nostalgia is why I'm a Knicks fan no matter what. However, caveats, I'm a Brooklyn guy. And I'm always
Hmm.
gonna be like Brooklyn is tatted on my forearm. I don't know if your
Yeah,
people
yeah, I
can
see it.
see
I
it.
see it.
And I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
with the
Yankee
Yankees.
symbol,
Yeah, yeah, all right.
the Yankee symbol and the Brook and the so sometime around when I was in high school, they came out with a Brooklyn fitted, and I got the Brooklyn script tatted between the New York Yankee symbol, right?
Hmm.
I'm always gonna be a Brooklyn guy. I'm always gonna be New York. But seeing as we got our own team now, that's what I'm rooting for. I don't care who we playing. I don't care how long the losing streak was. My team about to win today. That
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
I would, yo, especially because I don't know. I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. The Yo, what's up, Dougie? Yeah, I was
Oh,
especially when the New York Knicks had all the Villanova boys. They had who
yes,
they Dante DiVincenzo and
yes,
Michael
yes.
Bridges and Josh Hart and all those dudes. Jalen
Yo,
Brunson. Like
we
I
were
was
we
loving
were
that
the
team.
most dangerous I've seen us in like a
Yeah,
decade.
I don't know why they broke that shit up. And it is. I hope they still got Thibodeau as did they fired Thibodeau, didn't they? I think they did.
So I'm not the best guy as far as like knowing who got traded, knowing who's the coach. That's not my thing.
I'm pretty
I'm a New
sure.
Yorker. I fuck with the team that I fuck with. That's what I got for you.
Okay. I think
Yeah. So I don't know.
I do think because basketball is so fucking cutthroat that if you go like if you don't win a fucking if you don't win a finals in like 3 to 5 years, like they can you know, which
Not so I can see why you would say that. Um, it's a lot of politics.
mhm.
It's not even about the individual, and this is my opinion. I don't know sports enough to say definites, right? So in my opinion, especially looking at my New York teams, it's not about the individual player or whatever it is. It's about the politics of the game. Like who's supposed to win, who's supposed to do what. Let's make this happen. I don't now am I trying to say that the games are rigged? That's not what I'm saying. They might be, they might not be. That's not the conversation we're having. But as far as what player goes where and why, it's 90% of the time, from what I've seen, it has nothing to do with the individual player's personality or what they can do. It's about what the team that he's going from feels like they can get for the trade, and the team that he's going to feels like they're going to get taking that player from another team.
Yeah. So I like to ask this question to all my guests, and you know, pardon me for its fucking smutty nature.
No, I'm good with smut. Let's go with it. I'm a
All
full
right,
on heathen.
would you rather be the first soldier without any fucking and this is good because you're an army man. Would you rather be the first soldier with no protective like fucking armor
Yeah.
and shit to go
Uh-huh.
charging into battle with an alpha male silverback gorilla? You know, like you got 100 guys, but they're behind you. You're the first one.
Uh-huh.
Alpha male silverback gorilla, or would you rather be the last man of 100 to be wearing some ski masks but like bareback having sex in an orgy with Bonnie Blue?
Mm, so I'm gonna take the gorilla, but not for
That's
the
what everyone
reason that
says. Shit.
you think.
Okay, okay.
Right. So I'm the first person through the door, is what you're saying?
Wait, with the gorilla?
Yeah, with the gorilla. I'm the first person through the door.
Yeah, or let's say it's in like a field or something. You're like
No, no,
you're leading the
door,
charge.
field, whatever. I'm the first
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Right. So that means that I can assess the situation first. I see everything. I
yeah.
see what I need and don't need. After that, whatever happens is what happens. whoever I throw at the gorilla is who I throw at the gorilla. But the fact that I came in first and I can see where he's at, which wall he's putting his back to, how aggressive he looks, what he's willing to do, what he's thinking about doing, is he up, is he down, if he's crouched behind a boulder, I'm the first person to see it. I'll take that because I
so,
can work miracles with
so,
being the first person.
so you're sacrificing your fellow man and like throwing them. You're throwing your fellow man under the bus, under the gorilla's fucking shit.
I just, I just made that joke. But what the important part of what I'm saying is if I'm the first one through the door, it means I can look and assess the situation for what needs to happen.
Yo,
You need
fucking Kate,
what,
what's up? Kate, glad to have you. I hope Devin's watching. My friend Devin's got Yavor tattooed on his bicep, and what that means in Spanish is, I think it means like Lord forgive me for what I've done and for what I'm about to do. I'm saying that prayer.
oh, I
I'm putting
respect
that
that.
ski mask on and I'm going in there and I'm fucking Bonnie Blue raw. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're on the other side of it.
Yeah, cause I think that if that silverback gorilla is like angry, he's ripping through all 100 of those men, and he's fucking he's leaving nothing but carnage in his wake, and I'd rather stay alive.
Let me clarify why I picked the adverse from you, right? You didn't tell me that the silverback gorilla was aggressive, anything. All you said was there was a silverback gorilla in there, and I'm the first person, right?
Yeah.
So when I get in there, that's when we figure out whether he's aggressive, whether he's just chilling, whether somebody pissed him off and he wants to go ham, or he's got another silverback gorilla lady and he's just fucking his brains out. Nobody knows what's going on in the scenario. All you told me was I go in first and there's a silverback gorilla. I'll figure out what needs to happen after the fact.
Do you? All
But
right.
what
This
but
is
what
a
you're but get pardon me, what you're picking is you know what's going on. You're picking a female who's getting ran through and you're number 100 or 1000. You know what's going on. You know that you can walk away or you can stay, but you're choosing to go in there. That's a wild statement to have, my man.
well, in this scenario, the scenario is like there's like in this scenario there's like somebody with a gun to your head in both situations. Like you got to do it, and yeah, like the implication is that the gorilla's aggressive and Bonnie Blue is like subdued through several minutes
No,
of being subdued. You know what I mean?
I'm still picking a gorilla.
All right, all right.
I'm still
And
picking a gorilla.
do you
Because
have do you?
I can figure a way out of the gorilla. I can't
Okay.
figure a way out of Bonnie Blue.
I can figure a way out. It might not be the most.
It's not- when- Yo, I love that answer. I can figure a way out.
um, so let's so let's
No,
get
let's get into it, bro. I'll answer whatever you got, bro.
all right. So let's get a little more clean with it.
Like
If you could embark on any endeavor and there's no possibility of failure, what would it be?
if I could embark on any endeavor and there was no possibility of failure.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's funny. Like I literally just had this conversation. Fuck, was it an hour ago or it was no? It was last night. Okay, so if I can embark on any endeavor, I would I would buy a nightclub somewhere adjacent to where everything is happening in that city, and I would call it. Flamingo or Flamingo Junior, and I would turn that into a fledgling business that does 1 to 5 million a year.
Okay, okay. Would you let in wise guys like the mafia and shit? Like turn
I
it into
would
like a
so
mafia club?
I'm not one of those guys that discriminates. I'm from,
Mm-hmm.
like, again, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I've been around some people. As long as you don't come into my club and cause any problems for me, I don't care who you are or what you do. As
And
long as you respect the rules of the house, we
yeah.
good.
And our like I know you live in the Wild West and shit like that. Are like our
You
firearms
talking about the
permitted in your club?
firehouse?
What?
You talking about here in Vegas in the firehouse?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I know like you guys are a lot more laxed on like firearm ownership. Are you like allowing people to come in strapped, or you got to leave that shit at the door?
Because I'm a businessman, I'm gonna make my guys have control. So
Yeah.
my security is gonna be armed. You can't.
It,
However, like I
mhm.
said, if you are who you are and we have a relationship, I'm not gonna be upset if you walked in and my guys let you in, but you know the rules of the house. It doesn't matter as long as you respect the rules of the house.
And how does that shit work out in like out in fucking like Vegas and Texas? Like are you allowed to walk around carrying?
Yeah. So I'm less versed in Vegas. San Antonio, Texas, and the whole state of Texas, it's an open carry state. As
Yeah.
long as the place does not have a sign that tells you not to bring a weapon in, you can go wherever.
Hmm.
Also, federally, if you're going to a place that makes 60% or more of their revenue from alcohol, you cannot bring your weapon in.
Really? That's all over
Yes.
the country?
Yes.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. All
Yes.
right.
You
Well,
you cannot go into any bar that makes 60% or more. Any establishment, I said bar, any establishment that makes 60% or more of their revenue from alcohol sales
huh.
with a weapon on you, concealed or otherwise.
Hmm. It's good to know. I've never owned a gun, but like
You
I'm a
should
big
probably fix
advocate.
that.
Yeah. Do you are you a firearm owner?
I'm several.
Oh, okay.
Several.
Interesting. All right.
I wake up every morning with the same thought. I wish you'd play with me today.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, yeah. Like I've always been really big on the Constitution. You know what I mean? And like our founding fathers didn't write in the second fucking amendment to allow for gun ownership, and not only just to allow for gun ownership, for not infringing upon that right of gun ownership whatsoever.
Okay.
Stay strapped or get
So
clapped. That's right.
whoever said that, I like you. So I have a different outlook on it, right? I would, even though I'm Caribbean, I was born an American. America doesn't play fair.
Mhm.
So no matter what situation I'm in, you can play with me if you want to, but I'm gonna put 2 rounds in your chest and then call 911. I'm not playing fair.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put you down and then we can figure out what we can do about that after the fact.
yeah,
America
yeah,
didn't play fair with Africa. They didn't play fair with Mexico. They didn't play fair with Italy. They didn't play fair with anybody. So I'm not finna play fair with you. That's my philosophy.
yeah. And
Respectfully.
espe-
Respectfully.
especially like I mean, there's a lot of fucking a lot of virtue signaling around this, a lot of split opinions, but we didn't play fair with fucking Japan when they fucking they let it rain on us. Like, all
So
right, yo, we
I
got the bigger stick.
avoided saying that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I specifically avoided saying that one.
But like, nah, like
But
it's
yes.
if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. You know what I mean? Like you
Exactly.
don't fucking come
Exactly.
here and play that shit.
Exactly.
So, I like this question. If you had unlimited resources, like you had all the money in the world, you were a billionaire, and you wanted to
Oh,
give back to the world, what charity would you start?
hold on, let me understand the question. It's not what charity that I would give to, it's what charity that I would start.
Yeah, or I suppose it could be like an already ongoing charity, and you wanted to like make it better or something. But like,
But
what would be your cause?
your original question was what charity would I start?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's the question that I'm gonna answer. Um, if I had unlimited resources and I wanted to fund a charity indefinitely, like the charity gets funded just because I'm me.
Yeah.
Hmm. I would I would start a charity specific excuse me, for specifically for education, but I would start a charity for anybody and everybody who is in a underprivileged neighborhood to learn the key skills that makes you comfortable money. Not the
Hmm.
most money, not the least money, comfortable money.
So like educating people on financial literacy.
All of it, all of it.
Yeah.
Educating people on credit, educating people on how to be yourself in a 9 to 5 business and still maintain who you are, but do exactly what they need you to do for the position you got hired for. Um, Giving back to your community, your fellow man. And when I say your community, I don't mean 2,000 miles away. I'm talking about your direct community, like the next block over, like
Hmm.
what we used to have.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. And I think my charity that I would start would like go hand in hand with that cuz I would like to like take people from, homelessness, and then maybe like I wouldn't want to enable any like drug abuse. So like my only condition with my charity would be you have to take a piss test every week, and you have to show that you are clean and sober. And if you can do that, like I'll put you up in an apartment complex for free, and like we'll work on your like on your job skills. We'll work on dressing for a job, on speaking for a job, on
Yes.
building a resume, all that shit, and just like rehabilitate these people from homelessness to being contributing members of society again.
Okay. I respect I respect what you're trying to fix, not how
Hmm.
you would do it.
Well, how do you think I could improve upon that?
So I have a disdain for being intentionally mediocre.
Hmm.
So if you're not saying that homelessness is something that people choose, but there is some people that choose it.
Hmm.
If you are going to do something like that, there needs to be a metric where they earn they earn exactly what they need.
Yeah.
I don't want to just give it to somebody.
Yeah.
And there may be some cynicism with it because of what I've seen in the world and what I've seen that you can do if you just try. But I don't want to give it to somebody that's not doing anything.
Yeah, and that's I mean like that and that, I would put like a time limit. Like I wouldn't enable anybody to just eat off of the like eat off of my fucking like my foundation forever. Like I would put a time limit. Hopefully, if you apply yourself to my foundation for one whole year, and like I give you this whole makeover, hopefully you are by then like a real, a changed person, and you're able to go out and give it back, and
Right.
like work for a living.
Right. I respect it. I respect it. I'm not saying there was anything wrong with what you wanted to do. I'm just a little bit more harsh.
Yeah,
There's some shit that I've seen and unfortunately been a part of that I don't want that again. I've seen I've seen people take advantage of the system and charity, and I'm just irritated by it.
yeah. What
Yeah.
what neighborhood in Brooklyn are you from?
So I was born in Bed-Stuy and lived there until I was 15. Moved to East New York, Brownsville area, technically, and then at 18 I moved to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for about three and a half years. Came home for a year, and then I was stationed in Kansas from 2013 to 2016, so 3 years. And then I chose to live in Topeka, Kansas from 2016 up until my birthday, 2022.
Okay. And
So
what
January 2022.
who's your favorite New York rapper?
My favorite New York rapper.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a complicated answer because it's not one. I have different people for different reasons.
Yo, fuck your promotion. Go fuck yourself. Um I see
Oh,
my
somebody in the
answer.
chat.
Yeah.
I
My
was like, what the fuck did I say?
my answer is Takashi 69. Fuck Takashi 69. He's a fucking snitch.
Yo,
He's
really?
a
Somebody
snitch.
said that?
He's a snitch and he's a bitch.
Okay, come on, bro. Come on, guy. Like if we're gonna name New York rappers, if we're gonna name New York rappers, please name somebody important.
So
Six
my
nine is
my top two New York rappers. Number one with a bullet. I'll fucking die on this hill. He's the greatest rapper of all time. DMX is my favorite, my ultimate
oh
favorite.
okay, all right.
And then
Uh,
and number two is a lot lesser known, but his lyrics and his flow are like fucking top notch. Saigon,
Fabulous.
do you know
Oh
no, do you know
oh
Saigon?
Saigon. I'm not like I couldn't quote his lyrics, but I
Mm-hmm.
know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he fucking flows like a Tommy
No, no,
gun.
he is amazing.
Yeah.
He's the underground fabulous is what I would say. So the reason why I say my answer is complicated because my top rapper overall would be Jay-Z. But Jay-Z because of the
Mm-hmm.
business that he's done. I
Yo,
love business. I love
yo,
business. I love business tactics. So
fucking
Jay-Z is always going to be my number one.
fucking
But then
Kate was with me. We saw Jay-Z live in concert on the Ben Franklin Parkway for Made in America concert, and
yes, I missed that.
I'm not even lying. Jay-Z, yo, I just kind of liked Jay-Z before this. You know, I thought he was good. He's okay.
He's
Jay-Z
good.
came out. I think I might put Jay-Z as my third favorite New York rapper. Yo, Jay-Z came out and did every song that Jay-Z ever made.
Would
Fucking
have been
and and he fucking and he brought every single person who was ever on those songs and they were there in concert. There was the Clips, there was Rick Ross, there was
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
everybody. Kanye was
yeah,
there. Fucking
yeah.
like every single person that he ever made a song with was there in concert. So I got to see like all of Rockefeller Records, like all the fucking rap game do a concert. And we started when he started and he was still going that like fucking 2 in the morning and shit. I eventually I was like, all right, I've had enough. Like I can't be. I got really drunk and like I had to fucking leave. But like he did the best fucking show I've ever seen.
That's the reason. That's the reason why he's my top overall forever. Like it's
Yeah,
never going to change. It's going to be Jay-Z, and then we can have a discussion about everybody else after that.
yeah, yeah.
So Jay-Z, because of like what the experience that he gave you wasn't even about music. It was about the business of it.
Yeah,
It was about the experience, but it was about the business of it. And that's why I fuck with Jay-Z overall. It's never gonna change. Jay-Z's
yeah.
at the top. Right? Now, the conversation gets muddy when we talk about everybody else. I love Fabulous. Fabulous's wordplay is like he makes what I call new school cool guy rap.
Hmm.
He's always gonna be the coolest motherfucker in the room
Yeah,
because of what he can say and what he can do. 50 Cent is another one that I fuck with for business.
yeah.
He's not the best rapper, he's not the best lyricist, but his business of rap and how he does things, I fuck with.
Yo, and yeah, we like I was talking last night. Fucking the Black album. The
Oh,
Black album's a top
oh,
three CD of all time. Like
all the time.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
It's not.
another,
It's not. It's not a collection of songs. It's a collection of experiences. The Black Album is an experience, not an album.
yeah. And but another like amazing fucking timeless album. Actually, like 50 Cent kind of made like three timeless albums. I'm whatever on Get Rich or Die Trying. It's really good.
It, it's
But
unfair because the entire album is a classic. There's
but
no
I
song.
what I
There's
like
no song
even
that's not a
better.
classic.
I like Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack even better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
When
And
you talk about the
fucking
movie soundtrack,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, okay.
And
Now we gotta have a conversation.
about
Why?
what?
Why?
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 Because it just because what I think that 50 Cent contributed to the game is fucking G Unit, and there's a lot more like G Unit features, and I was gonna say my third, maybe the best contribution that 50 ever made to hip hop was Beg for Mercy, because I
Okay,
love Lloyd
okay,
Banks, I love Tony Yayo, I love fucking
okay,
Young Buck.
okay, okay. Yes, yes. So everything before you said "beg for mercy," I disagree with when it comes to 50 Cent. After that, I fuck with you 100% because you're not gonna tell me that his movie album was the best work that he's done because it wasn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best, but I like it personally more than Get Rich or Die Trying, his debut
The
album. But
the,
I
the
don't
debut
like it. I
album.
don't like it more than
I,
Beg for
I
Mercy.
respect
Yeah,
it. I
yeah,
respect it. I respect it. I don't agree with you. By far, I would love to have this fucking argument. I disagree with you wholeheartedly, but I understand as a person and as a connoisseur why you would say that. However, Beg for Mercy is probably the best album
yeah,
overall that he had with his team.
yeah. And also 50 Cent was like I'm not sure. I think he might be the like first. I heard him like saying this or something like he before he even made his second album, he was like putting other guys on. Like before he made his
Yes,
second studio
yes,
album, Hunger for
yes,
More came out, and Straight Outta
yes.
Cashville came out, and
Did
the
did you
documentary
read
or
his did you read or listen to his book?
I listen to all my books now that I
Okay,
joined
but
MOA.
so did you listen to Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
yes, he absolutely talked
is that
about
two different books or that's one book, right?
Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter.
Yeah.
No, it's one book, one book.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I listened to it.
Okay, so he expresses exactly what was going on with him, G Unit, and the guys in there, and his business mind to it. That's the reason why I fuck with 50 Cent. I don't
Yeah,
fuck with 50 Cent for his music. I fuck with his marketing and his tactical genius.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I love the game. Like I always have a kind of loved the game more than 50 Cent. I kind of even like Lloyd
Wait,
Banks
the
more than
rapper
50 Cent.
game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put the
That's
game in my top 10. I don't know if I put
that's a
50 in
bold
my top.
statement.
I'm
That's
just
a bold statement.
I don't know what it is. I just like I love yeah, my top 10 if I in no particular order my top 10 DMX, Jadakiss, Ludacris,
Okay.
Saigon, Cassidy. That's 5. Fucking. I think I put the game in there. Exhibit and Did I say Jay Z? I don't know if I did.
You know, you
Fucking
did. You did.
yeah.
You got three more left.
Um. I don't know. This is where it gets fucking murky. Um. Not Lil Wayne. Not fucking Drake.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I got it. Like not like I'm a dick riding fan, but what we really gonna leave Lil Wayne off the top 10?
All right, like I'll add Little Wayne because here's the thing: is like when
Uh,
fucking now Biggie's body of work is too small for me to put him in the top 10. No offense, and he was not very lyrically deep. So but
whoa, whoa, whoa!
okay,
Blasphemy, blasphemy, bro,
okay.
bro, bro. Right, whoa, 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 whoa. We just gonna gloss over the fact that you said that live. We just
So
gonna pretend that you didn't say that.
So while Lil Wayne was in his prime, I always fucking hated him because he kind of dumbed down rap a little bit. All right. Fucking because Lil Wayne kind of made it this like fucking like mumble like he opened the door for all these
Hey,
like
no,
ignorant
no, no,
dudes.
no, 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 no. We not gonna blame Lil Wayne for mumble rap.
Okay.
That listen. I'm an East Coast rapper connoisseur. I'm always gonna be East Coast before anything.
Hmm.
But we not gonna blame Lil Wayne for mumble rap because Lil Wayne has. I challenge you. A matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. I challenge anybody in this man's audience to find me a Lil Wayne mumble rap lyric, an entire sentence where he mumble rapped. We not gonna do that to Lil Wayne. He's not the reason for mumble rap.
All right,
Now I
I'm
will say he was around the time where it started,
yeah,
but we're
that's what
not
I'm
gonna put that on Wayne.
but yeah, but like
Wayne's
one thing
Wayne's way of using the entire fucking stanza that he is speaking on is ridiculous.
yeah, and one thing is if well, like hindsight being 2020, when I look back on it and I hold up new songs to fucking Lil Wayne's old songs, I'm like, this is fucking trash nowadays.
This is
Like fucking, I
trash.
wish we
This is
could go back to those days. Like
exactly, exactly. That's the reason why I had to hold you off. Like you like there are certain names that you just have to put there even if you don't like them,
all
even if
right,
they're not your favorite or they're
yeah,
not who you would particularly listen to on a 3-hour drive. Lil Wayne has said and is still saying some heat, so we're not gonna do that.
all right. So what? All right, so we'll make Lil Wayne 8. I think it was. What do you
He's
think?
8. He's 8.
Do you think Rakim deserves to be in there?
Um, it's so I'm not saying yes or no. It's unfair because I don't know enough of Rakim's body of work. I'm
Yeah,
not that old school.
he's all
I'm after Rakim.
yeah,
I'm a little after Rakim.
he's another one that didn't necessarily because like back in the day, like rappers used to only make like 3 or 4 CDs.
Right.
Nowadays, like guys like Ludacris are able to put he says it in one of his bars like I got enough CDs to fill your disc changer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Like so. I'll leave Rakim out. What
No, no,
about
I'm not
yeah?
saying that we leave him out. I'm just saying I'm not familiar enough with his music to give an opinion. I'm not saying yay or nay. I'm not
Uh,
saying yay or nay.
what
I'm
do you
just
think
saying
about
I respect him because of who he was around, but I don't know his music enough to actually have an opinion.
what do you think about Big Punisher? Same thing.
Mm. So it's about the same thing, but
Yeah.
I do know enough of his music to understand that bars. I think he could have kept going for another 10 years.
And yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If he only fucking prioritized his health, he'd probably still be with us. But fucking, he was like
That's
four
one of
hundred
the things.
pounds.
Like him and some other people. That's one of the things that I hate the most about our society. Like you like you could have done anything in the world.
Yeah.
Anything in the world, you fat fuck.
Yo, and do you think that I feel like it's fitting if Slim Shady goes in this top 10? Like he belongs there, right? No,
That's that we don't even have to have a discussion.
yeah, yeah. All right. So I think
This
so that
is not a discussion at all.
yeah, so that puts us at 9
That's
and then
nine. We gotta add one more
um
of all time, mind you. You said
mm,
greatest of all time.
I don't
So
fucking know,
who we
dude.
putting there?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
All right, so let's go back because there's no particular order. To be
Yeah,
fair,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's no particular order. We got Jay. We got Jay the Kiss. Hold on. Matter of fact, I know exactly who we gonna add.
I think I know who you're gonna
Fabulous,
say. Oh, you say Fabulous?
fabulous,
All right,
fabulous,
I'm fine with
fabulous,
it. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
fabulous. Hold on, fabulous with the caveat of Jadakiss.
Yeah, they made like a dual CD. I
Freddie,
forget what it was
Freddie
called.
versus
Yeah,
Jason.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was
I
pretty
don't
good.
know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard it all the way through. Like listening from number one all the way to the end. Fire,
yeah.
fire.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to more fucking Fabulous. I love the CD Real Talk and then Street Dreams and like those two were like definitely the best.
Hold on. Let's go a little bit further. Summertime Shootout. Summertime Shootout number one is my favorite
Yo,
Fabulous album.
dude, you know who I'm just realizing we fucking snubbed and it's kind of like sacrilegious. We fucking left out Nas.
Ah,
I don't. It doesn't feel right to leave out Nas, but maybe.
so out of respect for the culture, we gotta change the top 10 to add Nas. Out of respect for the culture.
I know me personally. I know you're gonna hate this. I'd take out Lil Wayne, but fucking, that's just me. That's just me. Or I'd take
Nah,
out.
nah, 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 nah. Can't agree with you there. Can't agree with you there, sir. No,
he's,
no, no.
he's talking about fucking Lil Nas X in the fucking in the fucking chat. No,
Who
not
said yo,
fucking. No.
yo, 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 yo. Sir. Whoever you are, this is a man's podcast.
He's, no, he's the same dude that said stay strapped or get clapped. He's a man. I think he's just being fucking he's being
Oh,
sarcastic
he's just
right now
trolling
for sure.
us.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
trolling
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. I was starting to get a little offended.
All right, so I'm gonna switch the topic over. Talk about
Go ahead.
professionalism.
Go ahead.
Are you an MOA coach or are you like an honorary affiliate with like immersion coach? Like what's your actual
So,
job title?
I coach MOA immersion, Vegas immersion.
I'm sorry. I missed that.
No,
I was listening to fucking Russ in the
you
chat.
good.
What'd you say?
So, I am a Vegas immersion coach. I
Okay.
could do the Miami versions as well, but I'm a Vegas immersion coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that your only job
Currently.
currently? Okay.
Wait,
And
wait, wait. When you say wait. When you say my only job, do you mean my only job with MOA or my only job?
no, like I mean like is it your only job like when you file your tax return, like it's your only source of
Oh,
income,
no.
right?
No. So
Okay.
I'm a consultant and a life coach
Okay. All right, cool.
on top
That's
of what I do for MOA.
okay. And
Yeah.
what like so what do you think separates you from other like life and dating coaches in how what you teach?
What separates me from other life coaches specifically?
Yeah.
I've actually lived the shit that I'm talking about. I probably have failed more times than, like, if you line up 100 people, I've probably failed more times than 90 of those 100 have even tried. So I have the experiences to back up what I'm saying and why I'm saying it. That's what makes me more different than the other coaches. I did this. I'm not going to say I did this on my own. There were people that I watched and learned from. There were people that were around me that gave me some sort of guidance. Not like I had a paid coach, but I paid attention to what they were doing so that I could help myself. So 90, I'll say 85% of it is self-made, and the other 15% is, yo, I saw other people do some things, or I had specific coaching to do XYZ.
So you talk about failure. Let's start with you.
But
What were some of the ways that you failed in your past?
it depends on what you're talking about. What region are you
Like
asking for the
with
failures?
with dating women like and your mindset, like how were some of the ways that your mindset led you to failure in your past?
With just specifically dating?
Yeah.
Um, just like everybody else, I believed in the shit that I saw on TV and newspapers and books. When I started high school, I thought I was supposed to stay with the girl that I started with, the high school sweetheart, so to speak. And it took me about 4 years on and off staying with her and coming back to her and all that shit to realize that this doesn't make any sense.
Hmm. And so and what was that? That was in New York that all that transpired.
That particular one was New York, yes.
Okay, and then so you moved to Philadelphia, and how
I
did
didn't
you?
so I didn't move to Philadelphia like we just left. It was I went
Yeah,
to college and my
yeah.
college was in Philadelphia.
So and how did your like how did you level up your game in college?
Um so in New York, I had a social circle just being from there. In Philly, we had to recreate a social circle with nothing.
Hmm.
Mind you, during this time, I knew nothing of these terms. We just did it.
Yeah.
So so being in Philadelphia in college, I learned more about social soccer game and doing it all. And that was where my game was at that particular time, plus where whatever else I already knew how to do for myself.
Hmm. And yeah, and like that's kind of the boat that I'm in. Is I mean, it's not like I've never fucking done this shit. You know, like I've gone out, I've like dated women and shit like that. But at this point in my life, it's kind of like I'm starting from scratch. You know, like all my best friends, all my lifelong friends, they're all married with children. You know,
Uh,
and like so like the only people that are down to go out with me right now are like dudes in MOA, and like there's only one or two other dudes in MOA that are like in the Philadelphia area. So like
Right.
most of the time I gotta, if I want to like go out, I gotta, go out alone and shit like that. Like what would your advice for me be? Because like probably when this podcast is over, I'm probably gonna, go out to a bar or like by myself and try and fucking create some shit for myself. Like what would your advice be for a person in that situation?
I'm probably the worst person to talk to if you wanted to go out with friends because, like, as much as I have the extroverted tendencies and the capabilities, I'm an introvert. I would rather go out by myself.
Okay.
I encourage every single person, especially if you're in MOA, to get used to the fact that you might not have a wingman. Go out by yourself because, and I say that strictly because there's nothing that could fail other than you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might like Latina women, right? Let's say it's me
I
and you,
do.
right?
I do.
Okay, right. So me and Chris go out, right? Chris likes Latina women, and I like white girls, right? So he
I
wants to
like them
open a
too.
two, huh?
I like them too.
No, no,
Yeah,
okay, but no, humor me, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so your thing is Latina women, my thing is white girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go out as a two set with each other, and we see the first thing we see is some Latina women, and you go in, you do the approach, I wingman you, and we're going great, we're doing what we do, and then I see some white girls, I see two white girls, and I'm like, yo, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go talk to them, right? You don't want to leave the Latino women, and I don't want to leave the white girls. So now we're at an impasse because your perfect girl you're already with. My perfect girl I'm already with. But I need a wingman and you need a wingman. Who gets to choose the girl in that scenario?
Wait, wouldn't we like merge sets? Wouldn't that be the logistically thing to do?
Because we're MOA, yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
would do that. But let's be real. We don't go out with MOA guys all the fucking time.
yeah.
So now I ask you the question: without us being MOA together, who gets the set? Who chooses the set in that scenario?
I guess you would just play the. I guess we would just like wait, and real quick, my mom wants me to give her a shout out. My mom's in Cabo right now. Mom, thank you for
Hey
listening.
mom,
I love you. And yeah,
hey
I
mom.
noticed on I think it was Mother's Day you posted a Mother's Day picture on your Instagram. So I'm gonna have to. There she is. No, but
Oh,
that's a misconception about going out and developing a big social circle is you don't have to drink. You don't have to be drunk to be a social butterfly. You just need
no,
to
no, no.
have
I said nothing about drinking.
yeah, yeah.
I
That
said
but like
nothing about drinking.
a lot
What
of
I'm saying
people
is
yeah, yeah.
What I'm saying is you have your standard of girl that you want to go for. I
Mhm.
have my standard of girl that I want to go for. But now we're both in two different sets. Who gets to pick which one you like? Let's say we wingman each other tonight, and you
Mhm.
want the Latina two set, I want the white girl two set. Who gets to decide on which one we go with?
I don't know. Like are you going to tell me the answer or like
So it's a conversation. It's a
mhm.
conversation between the two, like me and you. But here's why I prefer and I like going out by myself because I never have to make this distinction. I never have to decide whatever I want to go with in that moment. Like let's say I meet a white girl. I like them all. Is essentially what I'm saying in this
Yeah.
scenario. I like them all. So whoever's fucking with me tonight, whoever likes me, that's who I'm going with. But I don't have to ask you if you're willing to come in on this set. I'll
Mhm.
handle it by myself. Whether
Yeah.
it be a one set, a two set, a five set, I've handled
It's
an eight set by myself.
you sound like the Dr. Seuss of game, like one set, two set, red set, blue set. I don't give
Blue
a
set,
fuck.
yes,
Like,
yes, yes, yes. I will Dr. Seuss the shit out of a set by myself. Right? But it's nothing personal. It's not shit. Oop, my bad. It's nothing personal. It's just I prefer like I don't have to ask permission. I don't have to be like, yo, what you trying to do? Where you want to go? Where you I don't got to do none of that. I left my house by myself and I met friends and the friends got something that they want to do. I don't got to ask nobody with me nothing. Y'all going to play golf right now at 2 a.m. I'm down. Let's go. Boom. End of
Mhm.
discussion. The whole they came together. I'm the lone man out, but they're inviting me to go play golf at 2 a.m. Why would I say no?
Yeah.
I don't know what could happen. I'm going though. But when you got somebody with you, now the two of you got to have a conversation. Yo, you down to go? I know you don't play golf, but like, yo, this bunch of white girls, they inviting us to golf. Let's go golf. Nigga, what do you mean no? Her with the fat girl, I'm not going. Like, I don't want to do the fat girl. Nigga, bad white bitches right here. Why do you want to go with two girls with the fat girl? You see how that conversation ends up happening?
Mhm. I mean, hey, big girls need loving too, just not for me. Like I've
Nah, we not. No, I'm not having that conversation with you. No, no, no.
Russ says Russ says if someone asks you to play golf at 2 in the morning, they're going to Joe Pesci, like Joe Pesci and Goodfellas.
Yes.
Fucking, I all I'm saying is I paid my dues with the big girls. I've got an extensive history of big girl loving. It's my time to fucking
I've
get some
got an
Sydney
extensive
Sweeneys now.
history of time with the big girl. I've never heard that. It was beautiful.
So wait, so and do you have a French bulldog? Am
Yes,
I
I
wrong?
do.
Yeah. What's its name?
Her name is Kim, like Little Kim from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about Lil Kim. She's another one that's got like a small fucking discography. Like, but
Yeah,
fucking
but
put
she's
your light.
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
Brooklyn. We just gonna leave her alone. We don't talk shit today. She's Brooklyn.
Put your lighters up was a fucking banger
Put
back
your
in the
light
day.
exactly. Put your lighters up for Little Kim. Hey, anybody in the chat, put your lighters up right now. Put some fire in the chat for Little Kim. Hey, I didn't know you had sound effects. All right, cool. Yeah, I fuck with this. All right, cool.
So fucking wait, like, they got like small bladders and shit. Don't you need to be home every like few hours to like let them out to piss?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But right now, my landlord is taking care of my Frenchie.
That's what's up. All
Yeah.
right. Well, fucking, I hope when you get home, you give her lots of fucking belly rubs, and I'm sure she's absolutely smitten with you.
I'm considering bringing her down here for the swimsuit, the what is it, swimsuit USA competition.
I'm sure all the women will just be fucking like attracted to her and fucking swarm you.
I know. That's why I'm thinking about bringing her.
so so I got this one. I like my biggest fear is that I'm gonna be perceived by women as like the nice guy because like
That's your
fucking.
wait. That's your biggest fear? That's what you said?
I mean, my biggest fear in with respects to dating. I also don't like heights. I don't like fucking bugs. I
No,
don't
no,
like
no.
bees and
No,
shit.
no.
But
I
like, yeah,
no, you broke up. I just wanted to
yeah, oh
clarify.
yeah,
I heard you correctly.
yeah. My biggest my biggest thing that I don't want to occur is that like women are gonna perceive me as a nice guy. So,
Okay.
cause I think that like women fucking they'll fuck the bad boy after knowing him for 3 hours, but the nice guy they'll like have him take him out to like Wolfgang Puck and fucking the Cheesecake Factory and go on like 10 dates before they like give him like a stitch of coochie. Like what would be your advice?
Hold on. You're gonna have to rephrase the question. What is my advice for what specifically? Not being the bad boy or being the bad boy
I
or
want
what
I
is your
wanna
question?
I wanna be the bad boy. I,
You wanna
I wanna
be
be
the
a
bad
bad
boy?
boy.
You got to go to a Diddy party and get with the oil.
Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to be that kind of bad boy.
All right. So you're not gonna like my answer. You're not
Okay,
gonna like it at all. So you want to be the bad boy? Are you the bad boy?
that's a good question. I got a good heart, but like I also have
So
like a.
then, so then you're not the bad boy.
Okay, all right, all right.
So here, so I'm gonna deviate from what you wanted me to answer. I wouldn't recommend I wouldn't recommend you be the bad boy or you don't be the bad boy. I would recommend that you stay as true to yourself or who you want to be. And if that person is the type of person that is attractive to women, then be that person. But I would not tell you or anybody asking that question to become a bad boy. Because if you are not congruent with what you are trying to be, it's never going to work. You're
Mm,
never going to pretend to be the bad boy. And I would never give you that advice. Do not be a bad boy. Be the best version of who you are and be as close to the type of be as close as the archetype of the type of women that you want to be around. Be as close to that the archetype that they would be attracted to. So if
okay.
your archetype is a I'm a motorcycle rider and I do taxes by day, be that guy.
Hmm.
If you are, let's just take me. If you are a black guy who isn't a gangbanger, be that guy. Don't be anything other than who you are, but be the absolute hands down best version of that person.
Mm.
And I know that's not what you wanted to hear. It's
So,
not.
well,
When people ask me that question, it's never what I say is never what they want to hear. They want to hear, how do I pretend to be the bad guy to get the girl who likes the bad guy?
mhm.
You're failing before you even started.
So I see. I don't really I don't really care. Fucking morality, ethics, what I am, but I do want to be like a high value man. Like, did you watch Kevin Samuels like when he was alive?
Of course,
Yeah,
of
like
course.
he's kind of the guy that like inspired me to like start this podcast because I want to be the guy that like is like is clean, is direct, fucking blunt,
Let me
honest, you know.
let, let me interject and let me stop you for a second.
Okay.
Okay. What Kevin Samuels did and what Myron Gaines does for us right now is not the archetype that you should strive to be. You don't need to be so polarizing
Mhm.
to every female that you meet. And I'm not like, I love Myron Gaines. Like I have nothing against him. I'm not trying to talk shit. And I'm not talking shit about Kevin Samuels either. What irritates me about guys watching them and trying to emulate what they're doing and what they're saying is you are being the most fucking off-putting, as if you have a podcast. You're trying to be exactly what they're doing when they're doing it and they're saying it because they have a podcast and they are intentionally trying to be polarizing. You
Mhm.
don't have to polarize against women to get women. You don't have to be that or do that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
what would your advice be for me? Like let's pretend we're on like a fucking coaching call right now for the next
Go
like
for it.
five
Go
minutes.
for it.
What would your advice be for me just of our limited interaction that we've had? How should I brand
My
myself to
my advice would be a question. What are you looking to gain? What are you looking to do?
so I'm looking to eventually marry a woman, eventually marry a nice
What type
beautiful
of woman? What type of
uh
woman? Is she white, black, Hispanic?
I don't care. I don't care as long as she is fit,
You
beautiful,
already
and.
failed. You already failed. You already failed. You already failed.
All right. I guess if
What
I.
type of woman?
All right. I guess if I had to choose my archetypal woman,
Yeah.
she's white. Like
Okay. She's white.
she's
How
white.
tall is
Yeah,
she?
5'2", 5'4", or something like that.
5'2" to 5'4".
Yeah.
What eye color?
Green or hazel.
Green or hazel?
Yeah.
What hair color?
Brunette.
Brunette. What background?
I would like
Cultural.
it.
What cultural background?
I'd like Italian or something like that. You know, they're
No, no,
whizzes
no,
in the
not or
kitchen.
something like that.
Mm.
Italian or
It
what?
Italian or like Brazilian, I'd say, or Mexican. But like, yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You just
let,
gave me three different archetypes.
let,
What
let's
is
go
the archetype? What?
let's go with
Give
Italian.
me one. Give me
Italian,
one.
Italian, Italian.
Italian. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. All right. Is she close with her family or not close with her family?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
She's
Definitely
close with her
close.
family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Does she know how to cook?
I hope so. She better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, all right. So you want her to cook, correct?
Yes. Yes.
You want her to cook. Who did she learn to cook from? Her mother or her grandmother?
I guess her grandmother first, and then like her mother continued her culinary journey.
Okay. What city do you want to meet her in?
I would like to meet her in on the East Coast, like I'll say Philadelphia.
Okay. Okay. So you want her to understand the same background that you came from, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Okay. So I'm gonna stop asking you questions. You see how specific the girl that you want to meet gets?
yeah.
Right. That's the problem with you niggas. When you
Elaborate,
started
elaborate.
telling me who you wanted, it was real abstract. And even every time I asked a question, I asked you a direct question, you tried to go abstract,
Uh-huh.
right?
Hmm.
So if you want to meet somebody, if you're asking me how do you get a girl, I would start with who do you want?
Hmm.
Because who you want dictates what you do and how you meet them.
Hmm.
So you wanted a white girl, you said brunette, right?
Yep.
With good family ties.
Yep.
Okay. So are you gonna meet her at a hip hop club?
Not likely.
Not likely, right?
Yeah.
Right. So why would you go to a hip hop club looking for a girl?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really. I mean,
You
I.
wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't if that's who you wanted. You wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you guys get it. That's where this question gets really really damaging, right? It's not about what would I tell you to get the girl you want. It's about, okay, let's start with who you want and then let's figure out where they hang out.
Yeah.
That's where I would tell you to go. Let's get to the minute details of who you are trying to be around and who you want in your life, and then let's backtrack where those type of people would even be. That's my answer to your question, sir.
So yeah, I mean, like they're probably. I mean, if they're like a good Christian girl, probably like
what's
hanging
a,
out
what
in.
What's a good Christian girl? Are we talking about a good Christian white girl, a good Christian black girl, a good Christian
It's
Eastern
Italian. It's an Italian brunette. You know what I mean? Like a fucking a
Italian
white
brunette?
girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What city is this Italian brunette in?
In Philly or the
In
greater
Philly.
Philadelphia area. Like could be
Okay,
South Jersey. Whatever.
well, as far which church does she go to?
Fucking I don't know. Not my church. I know that.
So why you're solving your problem right there. You
Change
don't even
churches.
you're a religious man. You're a religious man, but you don't even know what church you want her to be from. You don't know what type of church you want her to go to. She could be a fucking Muslim and you're a Christian. Like, what are you gonna do with that?
I I've given the like open mind to Muslim girls before, and like I
That's
didn't hate
not
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's not about us versus Muslim girls or whatever, or Christian versus Muslim girls. It's about what do you want. You asked me a question. Your
mm-hmm.
question was how do you get the girl, right?
Yeah,
What girl? What do you want? Start there. Once you figure out all of the minute details of the type of girl that you want, then we can start having a conversation about where do you go to get her? What would you do with her once you have her attention?
yeah,
That sort of thing. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah. All right, so I gotta go back to the drawing board and make like a vision board of my fucking soulmate. Even though I hate the fucking term soulmate. We'll call her
There's no such thing
perfect
as a soul.
woman. Yeah, yeah,
There's no such thing as a soulmate. And I don't me personally, I don't know about the other coaches. Me personally, I don't believe in a perfect person or a soulmate. I believe in who likes me and who meshes well with my lifestyle.
yeah.
Anything past that is a plus.
So, do you stay up on current events? Do you hear about this like Sydney Sweeney advertisement and shit like that?
No.
No. Do
The
you know?
the last the last like big thing I saw was the Coldplay concert.
Okay, okay. So, but do you know who Sydney Sweeney is?
The but she's either a singer or an actress. I think
Yeah,
she's an actress.
she's an actress. She was in
Okay.
like Euphoria and I don't know, like a bunch of
I,
those like
like
chick flicks and shit like that.
like if she walked past my car right now, I wouldn't
Okay.
I wouldn't get out the car to meet her because I don't
Yo,
know who she is.
you might see her and you might be like, "Oh shit, hold up real quick. I got to go fucking talk to this girl." But so
Oh, she's attractive, is what you're
oh
saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay, that.
what happened
But I
is
don't like if she walked past here right now, I wouldn't know that she's Sydney Sweeney or
yeah.
whatever the fucking name is.
So what happened, and it's got the internet in a fucking tizzy, is she was asked by American Eagle to do their new ad campaign, and she's like wearing like a denim, like a little like denim two piece or whatever, and she's talking about how like I got good genes. That's like the extent of it. Yeah, I mean, and like she's like laying on like an armchair, like and talking in this like really seductive voice, and this really breathy voice saying, like I got good genes. And now everybody on
Okay.
the internet is saying that this is literally some people are saying that it's like Nazism, it's eugenics to suggest that white women have better genes than black women or whatever, but
Wow.
basically
This
basically
shit
like
got real really quick.
so they basically like I don't know if you've been paying attention, but for the past like 10
No,
years fucking
I didn't see that.
all these like billboards have been featuring these big bitches. Yeah, I mean, because big is beautiful and fucking like body positivity and all that shit. Now Sydney Sweeney comes in.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I
Uh,
just want to clarify. When you say big, are we talking about fat bitches?
yes, yes.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my tongue until you tell me where this is going.
So basically, all these big bitches that have been getting shoved down our throat, like oh, big is beautiful. These you're making me laugh. All these, all these, all these big beautiful women, BBWs. They are like they're beautiful, and like as men
They are really.
we've known for the past 10 years, no, they're not. Like you can stop this fucking charade. They're not as attractive as women that are traditionally conventionally attractive, like Sydney Sweeney. So now this is kind of like a breath of fresh air that we are finally seeing, like a hot, big breasted woman
Okay.
fucking like
Like
selling us
Billie
pants.
Eilish.
I'm not really a fan of Billie Eilish. Like I don't think you like her?
I'm so offended. I'm
Really,
offended
really?
you said that.
Yo, you need
How,
to.
if I had pearls, this is me clutching them. Okay.
When
How
you
dare you, sir?
when this episode's over, I want you to Google search Sydney Sweeney and tell me what you think of her, because
I will.
I
Okay.
think you're gonna like her. You're definitely gonna like her.
I feel like I've like seen a picture. I just like if she walked. I'm not the. I don't know sports. I don't know who plays what position. Who scored 40 when. I don't know who sings what. I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
I've heard the name. I know the name Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. I
yeah.
don't know what she does, and I don't like if she walked by here right now. I would wave maybe, but wouldn't know that she's whatever the fuck.
Well, yeah. She's a pale little white girl with
Wait, does she? Wait, hold on. She's the girl that plays. People keep talking about her playing. The new age Adams Family girl.
No, that's what the fuck is her name? She's like a Latina, that girl.
Okay, never mind. Then I don't
I
know.
can't tell you her name though.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know
That's
who
fine.
she
That's
is.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who you might be talking about. I don't know. That's where I'm getting at. I don't know.
Wait, can I? Jenna Ortega. That's the Adams Family girl. You know what I can actually do is I
No,
can
no, no.
fucking.
Doesn't matter.
You don't want me to share it? All right.
Don't care. Don't
All
care.
right. All right. All right.
I honestly don't care.
So, um, but like what like do you think that it? Uh oh, fuck! I lost you. Fuck. Hold up a sec.
I'm still here.
Shit. No, yeah, I lost you on the stream. So let me just.
Oh,
What
okay.
the fuck?
Still here.
Oh shit. Properties. Oh no. Wait. Oh, I think I know why it is. Is this why?
I'm still here.
There we go. All right, I got you back. Um,
Oh,
but like, do you think it's like a breath of fresh air that like fucking like conventionally beautiful women are back in advertising? Like, I feel like you probably do. I'm sure, right?
I didn't realize that they were out of advertisement.
Yeah, they. I guess for people like me who fucking don't go out too much, like we're living on the internet. But yeah, like there's been a movement for the past few years that's like
Of
forcing.
like getting fat girls to be the thing.
Yeah, yeah, like
Like I
Lizzo. Do
like
you know who Lizzo is, right?
but like that's a whole different conversation if you want to have that conversation. Like
D-
I don't there's nothing about that I would respect. Like it's not so let me give you a blanket statement before we go into this tangent, right? I am not some super buff muscle guy, whatever the fuck. But I am also not gonna allow myself to be the fattest fucking guy walking anywhere. So my standpoint on it is we as men and we as a society, we give women carte blanche to do whatever.
yeah.
We don't care if they make money. We don't care if they're tall, if they're short, if they're black, white, brown. They could be fuchsia. I saw a fuchsia bitch 2 nights ago in fucking Marquee.
Shit, I'll give it a
And
go.
huh?
I'll give it a go. Fuchsia, fucking.
Fuchsia, I'll give it a go. I've never met a fuchsia girl. I will have at
did,
least a conversation,
did you
right?
watch Did you watch Breaking Bad?
The whole
Yeah.
season and
I yeah. Yeah.
the final movie season.
I'll be like fucking. Uh, I'll be like fucking Tuco. I'll say fucking blue, pink, yellow, whatever, man. Keep bringing me
Yeah,
that
just give me
shit.
the fuck. Just bring me that shit. Exactly. Right. So, like, as men and as society, we don't care so long as you are. So long as you are pretty and fit.
Mm-hmm.
That this is why it pisses me off. All you had to do was two things: be facially attractive and body attractive,
Mm-hmm.
and you chose to do nothing. What am I supposed to do with a person? Let's take gender out of it. What am I supposed to do with a person who chooses to do nothing? Like you don't want to be no version of your best self. You don't want to look like your best self. You don't want to talk like your best self. And then when you're a fat fuck and you walk in a club or you walk in anywhere with your cute and hot friends, you're the meanest, rudest son of a bitch. You
Mm.
don't want to be nothing but the fat motherfucker that dragged in. What am I supposed to do with that? What is anybody supposed to do with that? I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want to be mean. I'm not trying to insult nobody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. But what am I supposed to do with you when you chose to be irrelevant?
Yeah, and I mean, as men, there are so many different like women don't want a man who isn't well rounded. They want a man who's physically fit, financially fit, who's like articulate, who's educated, who's hardworking, who's
Can I
got his shit together, who's a good a
can,
good
can I
snappy dresser.
can I interject you?
Yeah,
Can I
yeah,
interject you?
yeah,
So here's where this conversation gets real bad because I don't blame women. I blame you niggas.
yeah, yeah.
I blame no, not you, Chris.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. It's
no,
it's what
but
it's what we accept. Like when we don't set a standard for what we're willing to accept, then
exactly.
women don't have to
It's it's
do anything.
it's you guys that see that fat girl walking down the street and you go, "Hey yo, ma." It's you guys. It's you guys that caused the problem. It's you guys that lowered the standards, lowered the bar for appreciation. It's you guys that caused this bullshit.
Yep.
But then you guys are the first motherfuckers to complain that nobody's paying attention to you. You didn't do the work. You didn't get fit. You didn't get your money up. And then you decided to see a woman who is not going to get her body right, not going to get her fucking personality in check, and you decided to fuck her. But you are mad because she got a high fucking ego. And how dare she? You niggas are the fucking reason that she has that. But are you going to accept that responsibility? Are you going to blame yourselves? No, you're going to blame them. And then they're going to blame you for being mediocre. And then nobody gets better because you fat, lazy, cocksucking dicks are looking at those fat girls and talking to them because they're the only ones that are going to talk to you.
Mm.
And then those fat fucks or every time somebody tries to talk to their hot friend are gonna be rude to you and be rude to the fucking rest of us that did the work because you stupid dickheads didn't decide to do what was correct and go for the thing that you wanted and be the thing that you wanted. You decided to take the fucking scraps
Ooh.
and you let her have an ego. She doesn't have an ego because she has an ego. She has an ego because you let her have an ego. Does that make sense?
Oh, that makes perfect sense. Fucking
I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. I got offended a little bit. I felt personal about that.
yeah, y'all motherfuckers need Jesus, and then y'all motherfuckers need to put in the work so you can get the results that you want from this life. So, speaking of having standards,
So
because this is a
hold on,
wait,
hold on. Let
go.
me interject you for 120 seconds. I want this to be clear. This is not a fat shaming segment. I have no issue with somebody being a little bit overweight. It's not me trying to be mean to a segment of people or nothing like that. It's about realism. It's about wanting what you want. Everybody wants the best thing that they can get.
Mm-hmm.
but nobody wants to talk about being the best thing that
Mm.
you can offer somebody.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. It's
Yeah.
not about you just being fat or you being ugly or whatever the fuck. It's about what are you offering the world? Are you
Mm.
offering the world the best version of yourself? And if not, you just need to accept whatever comes with what you get or what you attract because you're not even putting the best out. So why would you get the best?
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah. And yeah, like if you want to have any kind of objective metric of standards for your fucking for your mate, you need to fucking put
You
out your
need to
best
meet them.
self. Yeah.
You need to meet them or beat them.
So speaking of having standards,
Go ahead.
what is and I know I'm not the kind of guy that like is going and asking every girl that I talk to, oh, what's your notch count? How many penises have you had inserted into yourself? But what is like
Why?
if you were to have this information made available to you, what is the amount of
Oh shit! What has happened? Okay.
wait, oh shit. There we go. I think you're back. What is the amount of bodies that a woman would have before you are like no longer interested in dating her?
Me personally,
Yeah.
that's an unfair question. For me personally, that's an unfair question
Why?
because I understand what the world has become, and you are who you are when I meet you.
Mhm.
I would rather you give me the truth than you give me some nonsense low number.
Mhm.
But
So
also, but
if the truth
also, I'm not looking for a long-term relationship. I'm trying to get everything that I want to get situated. So I'm not even looking for all that. So
so
when you
if the
meet
truth
me, your body count ain't a problem.
is so even if it's 900, you're willing to be 901
Like 901 that night or
no.
901 period
In her lifetime,
in
she's
a
had sex
lifetime.
with 900 men before you.
I, I'm not gonna deny her fun,
Uh-huh.
but am I like, are we getting married? Probably not.
No.
Just realistically knowing what that number would do to her psyche, no.
All right. Yeah, you just if you do get with 900, you need to make sure that you need to wrap it up, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I
But
like I'm one of those. So let me just give this disclaimer. I'm one of those that I have very minimal judgment.
uh-huh.
I have minimal judgment. Like I've done some outrageous shit. I've been involved in some outrageous shit. So I'm not gonna look at you and judge you for what you've done based off of your life and what you had available to you. However, the caveat is depending on how much like dumb shit or in this conversation, how much dick you've swallowed, yeah, I'm probably not getting married to you.
Yeah. And and do you so but you do eventually want to get married, right?
No, no,
No, oh, not
no,
definitely not or
no,
maybe not or
no.
absolutely not.
The,
No.
the answer is no, no.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's, and it's so this is where I differ from most like people or most men, if you will. There's nothing that I can offer you in that realm because
Okay.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
The problem isn't the woman because I can meet a virgin tomorrow
Yeah.
who loves me and will like she'll sign her family's life savings and estate to me tonight and marry me tomorrow morning, and I wouldn't do it
Hmm.
because and it's not about what you're giving me, it's about the experience that I'm going to give you. I know what I want and I know what I'm willing to do to get what I want. And I don't want to put you in a situation where you are an abstract thought in my day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about you first, second, third. I might not even think about you till 8:30 p.m. at night because I just walked through the door. I don't want to
Yeah.
put you through that. So it's
Okay.
not about that. That's the only caveat that I'll have where it's, oh, I'm different than other guys when I'm not different from other guys. I just know you're not gonna get what you want. I'm not gonna be stupid enough to sign a contract telling you that I'm gonna give you the world and I'm gonna give you all of me when I've known for the last decade that that's not gonna be the case.
Hmm. Okay. Are you comfortable disclosing who you voted for?
So I have never officially voted for anybody.
My man, yo, fucking, I'm anti-political as well. I've
No,
also never voted for anybody.
no. It wasn't a actual like choice. Like I'm not gonna vote for anybody. It wasn't a choice.
Uh-huh.
I was just being lazy. If you're
Okay. Yeah.
asking me who I would have voted for, we can have that conversation.
Who would you have voted for?
I would have voted for Trump.
Do you wanna
And even to be clear and concise,
mhm.
even after the last where we were in August. Today's
Yep,
August 1st.
August 1st, yeah.
Okay. Even at August 1st, after everything that has happened since January 20th and he's taken office, I
Yep.
still say that I would have voted. Like
Yeah.
if I knew the last 8 months or 7 months would have happened before I voted, I would have still voted.
Yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Have never voted. I've never seen a politician who fucking compelled me to be like, "Oh shit, like this guy's gonna make my life better." You know, I got to get up and vote for him, you know, but
Right.
if someone put a gun to my head and they were like, "You got to fucking vote." I'd vote for Trump because I support more of the shit that he says and does than, you know, the fucking Democrats who are fucking
So so
I hate them, you know what I mean?
so let me just add nuances to this
Mhm.
conversation. I've been a registered Republican since I was 18.
Okay.
Um the and the reason that I haven't voted is not like a pure like I'm taking a stance decision.
Mhm.
I registered in New York at 18, and then literally like a month or two after I registered to vote, I left New York, and I've never been there for an election to vote.
Yeah.
Now I could have gotten an absentee ballot the entire time I've been gone, but I've never cared enough to do any of that.
Yeah.
Here's my explanation, and most people are not going to like my explanation. I understand it, and if I were you, I would probably feel the same. But I have never seen a politician that has said anything or done anything that I felt like was going to change my overall experience at the
Mhm.
bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm not one of those guys that are sitting here saying, oh, the politicians don't care about us. Trump is a racist. He don't like black people, blah blah blah. um it's none of that. It's just looking at the facts of the 35 years that I've been alive. There has been nothing that has happened in politics that has directly affected me other than the cost of living going up. The only thing I have understood since I was 14, 15, 18, 23 in the army, 26, 7 as a manufacturing employee of PepsiCo at a Frito-Lay plant is I need to make more money, or this shit is not gonna America is not gonna be for me if I don't make more money. That
Yep.
is it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a big proponent of everybody like get the bag. Yeah, I mean, so long as you don't gotta sell your soul to get it, you know, be the best version of yourself. Fucking get out there and hustle.
Yeah,
You know, like Michael always says, you know, like fucking nobody else in the world is concerned about whether or not Jurrel gets his dick wet. No one else in the world is
nope,
concerned of whether Jurrel lays up in a California King mattress or Jurrel's sleeping
exactly,
in a cardboard box. Like,
exactly,
if you're not gonna be your own biggest advocate, nobody else is gonna. And so you
exactly.
gotta fucking get what you can get. You know what I mean?
So you said something just now. I was literally just having this conversation a while ago with one of the students at immersion, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm,
Oh, fuck. Oh, did his phone die? Shit, we lost him. All right, I'm gonna take this time to. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna send him a. I'm gonna send him the link again. And shit. All right. While I do this, I'm gonna run an ad, I guess. Let me send him a fucking. Oh shit. Let me send him a link. 1 second, guys. I'm sorry about this. You always got to fucking plan for unexpected shit. But in the meantime, guys, let me talk about fucking and hope he can get back here. Let me talk about Holla Boys Jerky. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think it's any mystery that I take my physique very seriously. I'm buckling down. I'm taking it more seriously than ever. I cut out soda. I'm getting into meal prepping. I'm working muscles in my body that I never prioritized before. You know, burning fat, prioritizing cardiovascular health over muscle mass and gains. I used to just eat whatever I craved and try to outwork a poor diet, and it was all to no avail. There are still times when I have to force myself to eat, but I need no coercion to munch on Holler Boys. You can't just stuff empty calories down your big fat fucking blowhole. So here's the solution. Holler Boys Jerky. They pack 10 grams of lean protein into a fantastic package, and the flavors are to die for. Peach bourbon, honey habanero, southern barbecue, Chesapeake, Fuego, or the tried and true original. My personal favorites are the peach and habanero, but we all know that I'm a little bit sweet and zesty. What's even better about Holler Boys is they're a father-son duo founded in tax-friendly Middletown, Delaware. They just started tinkering with their backyard smoker, and through trial and failure have come to present some of the most bold and memorable flavors that I can recall. Forget Slim Jim or Jack Links or Deets Nuts. Holler Boy Snacks packs a great nutritional value in a filling serving size for an affordable price to stretch your dollar with flavor for days that'll make you holler. Their mission statement rings true to the Good Faith podcast that life may throw you around, but you can never give up. How true. Scan the QR code on the screen and find their link in the description to tap into the best beef jerky that's on the market. HollerBoysJerky.com. That's holler with an A. Holler Boys Jerky, the only good jerk. All right. And let me just let me take that down. Let me put this up and let me see if he got back in the fucking zone. Here we go. All right, cool. We're gonna admit him in, and let's run this second ad here. Fucking. No, you're all good. I'm just running some advertisements to fill the silence. So I'm gonna just run this ad, and then we can get back to our conclusion. So yeah, I figured that's what it was. All right, so so fellas, it's time we talk about a pressing issue. We all know that as men, it's our duty to perform, whether it's at the trading desk, on the gridiron, the hardwood court, or inside the illustrious bedroom. There's no description that does justice to the confidence boost you'll receive when you blow the back off your lover. So how are you gonna do it, with a limp strand of bubble gum? Would you want to be the safe option? Do you want her to settle down with you after she's had her fun in the big leagues? No. So don't go into the bedroom with groggy privates. The only blue pill we endorse at the Good Faith podcast is It's Mr. Nasty Time blue pills. And yes, we're talking about those little blue pills that make you run, Forrest, run. Get the enthusiasm that Jenny has for that gang of Black Panthers and Wall Street stockbrokers, not the tepid tolerance that she has for Forrest. Forget about overpriced hymns, Romans, and Blue Chews. It's Mr. Nasty Time has the real deal at an amazing price that won't let you down and can't be beat. And I know what you're probably thinking. What if she cancels on me and I already took one of these and I'm all bricked up all night long? I've tried these. They're a lot more mellow than you'd expect. You could pop one over drinks and it's not going to give away your position. Or due to the quick acting effect, go to the bathroom, pop one or two in, and be fully equipped to perform. Just like all the expensive name brands, Mr. Nasty delivers his products in discreet packaging, but for a fraction of the outrageous cost that they do. Around here at the GFP, we're about leveling up. And why not level up your sex life and check out It's Mr. Nasty Time to get your mojo back? Scan the QR code on the screen or hit the link in the description and guarantee yourself unrivaled pleasure. When her dual mating strategy has her playing picky choosy between the bad boy and the little nice guy, I know Jurrel said be yourself, but I'm saying you know exactly who to call. Mr. Nasty Time. Be that bad boy who rocks her socks. It's Mr. Nasty Time. All right, I'm going to fucking take that down, and then we can get back into our closing remarks.
Wait, can they hear me?
Yeah, you're back on.
Okay, so I'm gonna be clear. I did not say be yourself. I said
No,
be the best version of yourself.
be the best
Let's
version
be
of
clear
yourself.
about
All
that.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like speaking of which, I was having a little a little debate with my best friend, and he was saying like, do you ever feel like not authentic and shit? And I was saying like, yeah, like whenever you status change, whenever you like elevate your status, there's gonna be like some imposter syndrome, and it's gonna feel a little bit like non-authentic to get better. You know what I mean?
Um. So it's a little bit different from me. So it's not. It's not really. I don't feel imposter syndrome. I more so am like. For me. It's more so. Am I giving the best experience for what I'm doing? So like
Mhm.
taking into coaching, right? The first time I did it, I didn't feel like an imposter. I didn't feel like I didn't belong. I was worried whether or not I was giving the best experience. Was I doing enough that the person needed?
Mhm.
After a while, it goes away because no matter what, like, well, it goes away from me. No matter what, I'm giving you everything that I could give you. I'm giving you the best version of myself. I'm giving you the best version of the advice. Here on this podcast, I'm giving you the best version of of the answers that I could give you. I'm always going to give you the best version and the most optimal version of myself. I stopped thinking about whether I'm doing that years ago, months ago,
Mhm.
or when it comes to a new thing like using coaching. Maybe the first time I did immersion, I was worried about it. The second time, not as much. Definitely the third time, I was like, "Yeah, I've been here before. Let's get it done."
And
Does that make sense?
are you at every single immersion in Vegas at
Th-
least?
This year, I've been at every Vegas immersion so far.
Okay. Cuz I plan on coming out like my finances are a little shaky. I think it costs somewhere around like $6,000 or something to fucking have the full Vegas experience and shit like that.
I would, to be honest with you, I can't tell you that. I wouldn't know.
I do believe that because I got like the cheapest package of Men of Action, so it doesn't
So did I.
cover. Yeah,
When
okay,
I
yeah,
got in, I did as well.
yeah. And
So just to make it make sense, when I came in, yes, I got the lower package, and then I bought into a social media boot camp in Miami that was tied to the white party last year.
mhm,
But me being there, doing what I do, and again, I give you the best of me. I'm gonna be the best version of myself. So me just being me out there, I was asked the first time people met me in person to come out the next possible time to be a immersion coach
mhm,
because of who I am and what I do and what I understand of MOA.
yeah.
And that's how I present myself everywhere.
Well, that's my fucking that's one of my aspirations. Is I would love to like to master this program so much that I'm asked to fucking become a coach way down the line. You know, like right now I am not. I understand that I don't have like a mastery enough of this program to be to have earned that. But I think that after a
Is
little
it
bit of time I can.
is it that you feel that you haven't mastered the program, or are you worried that you haven't given enough to the community to be a coach?
Yeah, I just like I only started Men of Action like 2 or 3 months ago. I just don't think that I just don't think that I have this shit. I don't have it under my belt yet. Like I need to put in more reps. Like after this podcast is over, I'm gonna go out. I need to really like check off some boxes before I think that I would provide value to the program. In that
Okay.
way. Yeah,
Okay,
but
I respect.
I do plan on like come April, I think my tax return should be really fucking healthy. I think I'm gonna plan on April or May of next year coming out to Vegas, and we should have a good old time.
Okay, I'll be here. But I'm definitely gonna be here because
All
I've
right.
moved into the firehouse and I'll be here for all the immersions.
All right, I'm expecting you to show me the ropes, fucking show me Vegas, because I've never been to Vegas before.
So let me be very clear. What we do in Vegas immersion, it's not about showing you about around Vegas. What we do is we take you real life in person, and the things that we teach you in the course, we are there to help you do all of it, and then we give you another skill set on top of it, the in-person skill set on top of it during immersion. And then you have a one-on-one coach, like you have your own one-on-one coach in the course. You have your own one-on-one on a one-on-one coach when you get here.
Hmm.
So like me, I've got four guys who I'm coaching for this week. They have
Okay.
me for the entire, like, they have you for a certain amount of time, but me this time I'm here for the whole week. I went out last night with my students. I'm going out tonight with the students. Like, not just my students, but the students in general. I only had one of my students out with us last night. Tonight is probably going to be more of my students, but more of the students in general. So we bring you out live and we give you everything in detail. Plus, we give you added in-person coaching before we go out, and then we take you out and do that with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Right.
I don't know what time you go out, but it's what about like 6 o'clock there for you right now? Is that right? Is it 6 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 6:02 right now
Okay.
in
Yeah,
Vegas.
you're probably nowhere near going out, but I'm gonna
No, no,
wrap
no.
it
You
up.
you you have me for like if you got more questions, if you got more that you want to ask or talk about, I've got time. Like this, we have no rush for anything.
Well, I appreciate that. So I just got a couple requests of you. First,
Sure.
share your gratitude with another soul. It doesn't have to be me. It does like just share your gratitude. Is there anyone you want to shout out or anyone you want to like offer a fucking a word of appreciation for?
Um, it would be two people. Well, three people if we want to be technical.
Mm-hmm.
So it would actually, let me double that down. It would be four people. It would be four people that I would ask gratitude for, right? So it would be Todd V. Todd Valentine, that I would show gratitude for, because he gave me the first iteration of being natural game, being naturally myself. He gave me the first iteration of it, and then Kevin Gates gave me the last iteration of it. Seeing him in even interviews and stuff.
He's
Um,
getting fucking divorced right now. Poor guy. Fucking. I think he's been with his wife for like I don't
like
know, like 3 months or.
20 years.
No, no, no. I
Oh,
think.
you talking about to the fucking what is it, Brittany Renner?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's
What
already divorced. He's already yeah. That's a whole that requires a different conversation, whole different conversation. But I owe gratitude to Tavi, Kevin Gates, as far as personality goes, and being
wait,
go
is
ahead.
Todd V somebody famous? Like, can I look him up?
So yeah,
Or
Ty Valentine is I don't want to call him pickup. He's more of a he teaches you how to naturally be yourself and attract the type of women and people that you want in your life.
okay, all right, I'll look him up.
Okay. Okay. And then Kevin Gates, the rapper. Kevin Gates
Hmm.
is another person that just people gravitate towards him because he is himself everywhere. So
Hmm.
those two people taught me how to be myself. Now, the main people that I would like to thank, like in the current year and 2 years, or the current last 2 years, would be Michael Sartain, who
Hmm.
created the course that I'm a part of now. Casey Herslog, who is one of the top coaches in Men of Action that you and I are a part of, and he was a person that saw me do what I do and asked me to be a coach, and he's the person that like because he asked me to be a coach for immersion, it let me know that coaching is something that I wanted to do and that I was good at. So I would show my gratitude to him. Um, him, Michael, Casey,
And Todd
him, Michael, Casey, Todd,
and
and then
Kevin.
there's one more person. Um, Jake, Jake Yates, because Jake Yates embraced me and brought me further into MOA than I was when I met Casey, and after Casey brought me in.
Okay. And yo, one
And
like
wait, no, sorry, one last person.
okay.
There's this guy named Chris Buick that invited me to my first podcast interview. So I would like to thank that guy
Wait,
because
this is your first time ever being on a podcast?
that would be posted in live. Yes.
Oh shit! All right, well, fucking, no, no homo. I'm happy to break your cherry. Fucking, uh,
I knew
no,
you
but
was gonna
yo,
say it.
fucking, like to sing Casey's praises. Like Casey's, I he's one of the best photographers out there. Yeah, I mean, like he knows all the fucking like all the Lightroom photo editing and shit. Honestly, my coach Kareem, I think I like Kareem's photos a little bit more, but that's just like personal preference. But Casey
Right.
is like a fucking
What
he.
Casey does with his photography and what Kareem does is a little bit different.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
there's a personal difference between their photography.
Yeah, and we all feed off of each other, but
Right.
like Casey's like he's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like you wouldn't expect him to be this like fucking like alpha male. Like fucking with like serious game. He kind of like he disarms you by looking kind of like harmless, but then you like hear him talk and he's like cold blooded. You know what I mean? I love that
I
about
wouldn't
him.
say he looks harmless. He just he does he like there are certain tropes
Hmm.
of like what a person with game looks like, and he
Yeah, yeah,
doesn't fit. He's not trying to meet those tropes.
yeah, yeah,
He's himself.
yeah. Yeah, I really like Casey. I see him every Wednesday on the calls. The only problem is Casey's like the only guy that does calls during the day on a work week. So I'm always like fucking like working and shit. Like, but I always try and say what's up and like listen to the wisdom that he has because he's a cool guy.
He's a good guy. He's a good person in general. Like he's a good person. He's a good genuine person that and I can say it like I don't meet. I've met a lot of people. I don't meet good genuine people, but him, Ashkan, Jake Yates, the entire Firehouse crew, Alphonse, Johnny Walker, Curtis, like those guys are like good genuine people. Like they're not just like I'm not shouting them out because they're good with the game. I'm shouting them out because they're good people. Like
Wait,
I've met. Go
do you
ahead.
like know do you know Johnny Walker like in person?
Yeah, like he's my roommate at the
The f-
firehouse.
Yo, you should like connect me with him. Be the connector cuz like I always see him in the like archived videos and he's
Yeah,
always like really cool. He seems like he knows like option trading, which is like a something that I'm trying to
he
get
knows
better at.
way more than that. Like you,
Yeah.
like a conversation with Johnny Walker is like life changing.
Well,
Depending on what industry you're in, it might be money changing.
yeah, that's well, I'm trying to get my money up. So if you ever wanted to connect me with him and show
Uh,
him this episode and fucking
when
maybe
I
we can get him interested, you know what I mean?
when I get back to the house, I'll let him know.
All right, word.
Yeah,
And
he's not opposed to doing it. You guys, it wouldn't be like how like right now it's like the middle of the afternoon. Like what he's doing right now, ramping up the next job that he got into. He might not be as available like middle of the day, but like end of the day, like uh I'll say like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock our time. Like right now it's six something. So
yeah.
like an hour later than now, like he might be available during that time. So you may not be able to do a live recording, but he definitely record.
I mean, I don't like your man Kevin Gates said like I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. Like
Right.
I'll do that shit at fucking 11. I think I did it with Luke Chase at 11 o'clock at night our
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
I was on that for like the first like 45 to 50 minutes
oh
and then
shit,
it was
okay,
like
okay.
yeah, it was the latest fuck for me. I was like, yo, I can't, I got nothing left, bro.
And so before you go, can you offer? Is there any constructive feedback that you have for how this episode went? Things I can improve on?
So like again, like I don't have a time constraint for today. Like the rest of the afternoon, whatever questions you had, I'm here for. Like whatever you want to talk about, I'm here for. So there's no like, oh, yo, you gotta go. Like I'm good. Whatever you got, I'll answer it.
No, I know,
Um,
I know, I know. I'm just
yeah.
like, yeah, for the viewer's sake, I try
Oh
and
right, I forgot.
nowadays, yeah, like I
We
try and
are
keep
live.
it to like a little over 2 hours or something like that because we live in an attention economy and people fucking zone out. Like you could even like see like in the first like 30 minutes of the show, everybody's fucking watching and then it like kind of tapers off. So I'm just
Papers
gonna
off, right?
fucking
What?
I
So
cap it. You know what I
so
mean?
So what I'll say to that is like you can cut off the live stream, but if you want to keep going and me and you just keep talking, I'm here for it.
All right, all right. Well, I mean, I like we're fucking we're boys on Instagram. If I ever have a question, I'll fucking definitely reach out
Got
to
you,
you. You know what I mean?
got you. And then repeat your question. You said,
Um,
do I have any advice?
do you have any constructive criticism for this episode and how you think this episode, like how this show can get better?
Um, so the main thing I would say is be careful of your background, like the doors in your background. I would
Uh,
either find something that like a wall or a cloth that you can block off the doors so it
yeah.
looks more professional. And I'm not saying it because like I'm judging it. I'm saying it from a business person understanding how viewers like will judge it off the rip.
Well, I
So like
got
you
like I got this view, but like people said that they didn't want to see like this view because this view's like too far away. So like,
no. Go back. Go back. So what I'm talking about is the doors behind you.
yeah,
Like either put something up behind you that hides the doors or transition to a wall.
yeah.
Actually,
Well, I am.
go to the other view that you got. Let me see what that wall looks like.
Uh, here we go. Like I got my walk-in closet back here. I got this like whiteboard and all the neons, and then like a I got the balcony over there that I got like covered with a sheet right now. But
So So honestly, like the where the studio light is and all of that, I would take all of that down, like the bottom half, and I would use everything else about that background, like how it like frames it from like left side top to right side.
Yeah.
I would take off those lights in the middle, and then I would place myself in the middle of that and use that as opposed to the
Mhm.
doors.
Okay.
Just and I'm not saying, like, again, I'm not judging you. I know this is your first podcast. You're trying to get the setup. You're trying to get it popping and everything. You're looking to grow the viewers. I'm saying, like, from like the closer you can look from the beginning as a professional setup, the better. That's the only, and it's not like me judging you, like, oh, I can't believe I'm on this dingy podcast. Like, just
You're not you're not gonna hurt
just
my
like,
feelings. Yeah. I get it. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, yeah. I'm not talking shit. You asked me the question.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
that's literally like the way you handle the interview, the way you do things. Like, I didn't have an issue with any of that, and I don't have an issue with your background, me personally. But I know how people are when they see a new podcast. The
Yeah.
closer you can look to, like, oh, he's got a dope setup, is
Yeah.
the better.
Word.
And then yeah, no, that was it. I didn't have an issue about how you asked the questions or anything like that. I would just say, have a topic for the interview. Like, if you're gonna have the conversation or have the podcast, have a general topic that you start with for the interview, and then let the person know that's coming on what that is, and
Mhm.
then we can go from there. And then all the tangents can make, all, like, I go off on a tangent and then you clip that, or like I go off on another tangent about something different, you clip that, or you clip something from what the actual topic is, and then, you know, it would create the I forget how they say it in show business, but it would create the eyes on you.
Yeah.
Those clips. That's it. That's the only constructive criticism that I would say.
All right, well, thank you. And all right, so I just have a few fucking homework assignments. You could feel free to tell me to go fuck myself, and that you're not willing to do these. I
Well,
like to leave my guests with uh three requests, and fucking one. I'm gonna be the content creator. I'm gonna ask you to promote the ever living fuck out of this. Like post it to, I don't know,
hold
wherever
on.
the wherever the fuck, to send it to your
Hold,
friends. Like,
hold on. I just thought about something. I have one last criticism.
okay, okay.
Take the glasses off. Not for me personally, because I thought it was
Yeah,
like, until you
I
asked
have
me
heard
that
it. I've
question.
have heard it before. Yeah,
Yeah, until you asked me that question, I didn't even think twice about the glasses. But I understand from a viewership and a business standpoint, you want the audience to be the most engaged with you that they can, and you want them to feel like when they look into the screen, you want them to feel like you are looking directly into their face.
yeah. What
Yeah.
what do you think? What do you think about? I have like a bunch of, because like I
And
got all
take the
this.
hat off. Take the
Take
hat
the
off.
hat off. Oh my god, my fucking. Why take the hat off? I got fucking hat
Remember,
hair.
remember. So unless, because you're wearing a vest, a tie, even though the shirt is plaid, you're wearing a vest and a tie, and then you have a backwards baseball cap on. You're sending mixed messages.
Yeah,
It's either you're gonna be a guy who wears a t-shirt, sweatpants, and a backwards ball cap in his interviews, or you're gonna be the guy with the collared shirt, tie, and the vest. You
yeah.
can't mix both.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
I'll like alternate it. Like one episode I'll wear like a basketball jersey and a fucking snapback hat, and then the next I'll like
right,
fucking rock this shit.
right. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm saying you can't do it all at once.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then the glasses thing, the shades thing, don't do shades. for most of your podcast. You want your viewers to be engaged with who. So the new age thing about the online presence and about maximizing the most people is being as authentic as you can, and reaching the audience with who you are, not who you are presenting. So
Mm-hmm.
you want to be the most authentic self. You show up with your hair exactly how it is. You show up with your eyes in the camera. You show up with however dress you want to dress for that interview. But you show up as you and let the people see you. Let them see all of you.
Okay. All right. Well, I love your feedback, and I'm gonna apply it. I really am.
And
So,
I say that not personally. It's business.
yeah, yeah,
What
like
I'm
it.
telling you is about managing the business of your
Yup.
podcast, not
Yeah,
who you are.
yeah. Like I'm all about fucking growing this shit, and I don't care. Like I'm not gonna let my ego get in the way of me making this show better. You know what I mean?
But
So I don't care, what people say. I'm gonna fucking apply it, even if it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Because success
good.
doesn't always feel good.
It
It's
never
fucking
feels good.
yeah.
Never does. It doesn't feel good until after you get it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you to promote the ever living fuck out of this shit. Send it to your neighbors. Send it to your roommates. Yo, fucking send it to whoever, wherever you can. Let's try and like get this shit to go viral. I want everybody in fucking Las Vegas and Philadelphia to see Jurrel and Ninjah fucking, doing our thing, having a good conversation.
Okay.
And
So that's number
number
one. What's number
number
two?
number 2 is I want you uh to be the connector. I would love it if you could connect me to Johnny Walker maybe, or anyone, if there's like
I'll
some if
I'll
there's
have that conversation as soon as I get back to the house.
Okay. And I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to you connecting me with, like, if there's any 5'2", brunette white girls, maybe with an Italian ethnicity that are good cooks. Yeah, I mean, you could introduce me to them. I'd love to have them on my podcast. I'm just trying to grow. I don't care, who's got to
I
come
got you.
on.
I
And
got you.
then number 3 is I'm gonna be the suggester, and I'm gonna suggest, if you haven't listened to all that much Rakim and Saigon, you should go listen to like all the shit that fucking Rakim and Saigon have, because I think they're two of the best New York rappers that you've never listened to all the way.
Okay. I
And
could agree with that. I'll agree to that. Homework.
yeah, fucking yo, Saigon's like a lyrical god, dude. Like his shit is like so fucking. Oh, and all right, so Saigon did a bid, I think in like Attica or something like that. But Saigon, when he was in jail, wrote like all these raps down, and then have you ever heard of the producer Static Selector?
Yeah. Yeah.
So on the day that Saigon got out of jail, him and Static Selector made a CD called "All in a Day's Work," and he literally made this CD in one day and fucking released it. It's like a classic CD. Look up "All in a Day's Work," and the greatest story never told. All his shit is like fucking fire.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, I'll write. Matter of fact, because as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna drive back to fucking Marquee. Uh, type out the homework and then text it to
Okay.
me in the Instagram chat that we have,
All right, I will.
so I can
And
do
then
that.
and
And then
then
any other questions you got, I'm willing to answer it before we depart.
this is the last one. This is called Three Truths. So, if you're to live if
Oh
you
shit.
you were to live a long and fruitful life, and I hope that you do. I hope that you live to be whatever age you want.
Yeah.
And when you pass away, you're surrounded by your loving family, and you completed every endeavor that you ever wanted to in this life. But when you go, all of your life's work goes with you. Every Reddit post that you've ever left on a forum, every essay that you've ever written, every text message you've ever sent to anybody, like all evidence that you ever existed goes in the grave with you. But you can leave behind three truths, three statements that you know to be true. What are your three truths?
Ooh, that's man, that's good. Yeah, I'm a pause real quick to give you kudos. That is an impeccable question.
Yeah, I got that
That
shit from Lewis Howes. I don't know if you know who Lewis Howes is, but
I know exactly. I
yeah,
was at his greatness summit of greatness last year.
really,
I know exactly who that is. Yes, yes, yes.
yo,
Fuck.
he's the guy that got me into fucking podcasting. Like before I knew who any of these people were, I fucking like I discovered Lewis Howes, and I was like, yo, this shit's fucking dope.
He truths that I would want in my grave. Wait, that I would want in my grave or I would want on my gravestone? Hold
No,
on.
these are just like you're like everything, every contribution to humanity that you've ever made disappears. But these three
Except
things,
for three things.
you're allowed to leave these three
Oh,
things
okay, okay,
behind.
okay. Fuck. The first one I would say would be it is okay to be everything that you are. You just don't have to be everything that you are all at the same time. If you're in a situation where you can be a nerd, go full nerd. If you're in a situation where you can be a full athlete and you're an athlete and a nerd, go athlete more than nerd. Whatever the scenario is that you can be your full self in that scenario, go full self because at least at the end of it, no matter what happens, you can look back and you can respect the fact that you were you, and whoever gravitated to that part of who you are, they truly gravitated and like you for that part of who you are.
Okay.
Um, number two, number two would be, and this is something that I've got to do more of. So to be fair, I don't do it as much as I'm about to preach it. But no matter where you are in your life, reach out to the family that you have and the friends that you care about and that care about you. And my caveat to that is the people that will call you because you haven't called them in weeks or months, you need to do your absolute best to reach out to those people more oftentimes than not, because those are the people that genuinely care about you and care about who you are and want to see the best in you, for you, and around you.
Hmm. I've never even asked you. Do you have any siblings?
I have three siblings that are all 20 plus years older than me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a mom and a dad and a sister who's 3 years younger than me, and I think
3 years younger.
yeah, the two women in my life were watching this podcast. I don't know about my dad. He's tough. He's tough to get a hold of sometimes. But I live like a block away from my dad right now. So anytime I want to see him, I can see him. And I think he's he right now he's in San Diego taking my sister. My sister's moving from San Diego to Florida, so he's helping her make that move right now. So he's probably got
Okay.
his hands full.
Okay. Got you. Got you. Um, shit. And me and my dad, when he was alive, we didn't have a good relationship. So we don't we don't talk about that guy. Um. Oh, okay. You kind of just made me think about the third thing that I would say. Um. Whatever you were, it doesn't matter as much to the other people around you as it matters to you.
Mm,
What matters more to people is who you are and who you are gonna be.
mm-hmm.
So the most important person that you need to think about is who you are aiming to be, because that is who the people that you deserve in your life will gravitate towards.
Okay.
Those those are my three lessons. Wow, that
Uh,
was fuck. That was that was such a great. Can you clip that? Can you clip that and send
yeah,
it to me? That was a
yeah,
great
yeah.
fucking question.
It's been a long time since I used to make a bunch of shorts for YouTube, and I used to post them all over my Instagram, and my Instagram was just full of these like dumbass fucking Bonnie Blue versus the gorilla questions, and like I was like putting all these excessive like fucking colors and flashing like special effects on that shit. But and I kind of like I haven't edited a short since the episode with Michael, and even on that episode, I only edited like one short. But I think for since this was such a good episode, and since you were such a gracious guest, and I interrupted you when you were doing snow angels in the field full of snow bunnies. Like I gotta fucking like I gotta make some shorts. I'll send you all the shorts. I'll send you
Yeah, send me the shorts.
I'll send
Send
you
me the
send you
shorts, the
everything.
whole thing. But no. The reason, no, I wanted, like, send me the rest of the shorts. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that question, that question is fucking phenomenal. Like that really made me think deep. So like, yeah, send me that question, please. Like,
All right,
yeah,
I will.
I want to put that one out on my page too.
All
Like,
right.
and
Well,
especially not just my answers. Like, send me when you ask me, and then the answers and shit like that. Yeah.
I'm fucking. I'm fucking. I just got an invite to go to a strip club. My fucking boy is a bouncer at a strip club. What would you? Do you think I should go to a strip club and try and network there, or do you think I should just go to a traditional drinking establishment?
My question is, what is your skill set? What is your
Uh,
skill set level? Is what I would ask. Do you think that you can get a great interaction out of a regular venue as opposed to a strip club?
I think I just think I think it would. Yeah, that like I'm thinking it might be a good opportunity to like bring in some exotic dancers into my network, cuz right now I just have a bunch of like civilians, and maybe like have you ever seen like the Whatever podcast with Brian Atlas? Like he leans heavily on like a bunch of like sex workers, and because they produce like really controversial takes on his podcast and shit. So I think
Right.
it would be cool to like introduce a couple of like exotic dancers onto my podcast.
Um. So what my advice to you would be, I would make friends with one first.
Yeah,
Have a make friends, like legitimate friends. Now, I'm not telling you to go fuck a stripper.
yeah,
Make
nah,
one your legitimate friend. Have, like, how you and I had a open dialogue conversation. Have an open dialogue with her interview on your podcast. Clip it up, and then use those clips to invite other girls who are in that same industry
yeah,
and have an open-ended conversation with them as well.
yeah,
Because the realm that you're in right now is more like self-help and like regular conversation.
Hmm.
So you may not like if they go and they look you up before coming on your podcast, they may not want to come on because you don't have that element there. So you
Yeah.
need to go and get the first element, go get that first interview out the way, and then use that interview to get the rest of them.
All right. I'm thinking fuck it. You know what I mean? Then tomorrow night I'll go out to a a regular fucking corner bar and do the regular thing tomorrow night. But tonight I'm going to fucking live it up. I'm going to fucking see if I can get some Instagrams of some strippers. I don't know, fuck it. We'll see how it goes.
Go at it and have ham. Or sorry, go ham and have at it. My bad.
I will. I'm gonna go at it and all right, yeah, but for now, I want to extend my gratitude to you. You've been awesome. I think this was one of our best podcast episodes yet. I hope that
Thank you.
I hope you make wise choices tonight. Make sure, like we're about to do, you make sure that you strap on a prophylactic Jimmy cap whenever you are engaging with any type of any type of female, and not even just because of
Absolutely.
the risk of STIs, but because you don't want to get trapped in a relationship with a woman, especially a gentleman like yourself who is not necessarily interested in monogamous marriage. Like
My,
you want to stay free.
my women swallow, sir. Like we don't have those problems.
All right, all right. I hope your pullout game is sharp, and I hope you seem to be dressed very sharp. So have a fun time
Like
tonight.
I'm in swimwear right now. Like I was at the pool.
What brand makes that shirt? Do you know?
It's called uh Hooyi, HUHOOYI. I literally, this is the
Okay.
first or the second time I've worn this shirt. It's actually really good. Athletic stretch, fabric. It's really actually quite nice. But
Yeah.
it's great. It's great pool wear.
Yeah. I mean, I need to start stepping up my like warm weather wardrobe because like fucking I don't know what it's like out in Vegas, but there's
T-shirts,
humidity out here. Yeah, fucking
t-shirts, t-shirts,
yeah.
t-shirts. That is my. If that's what you're going, t-shirts,
All right.
t-shirts. Nothing else, bro.
I'm gonna
Like
start
me
rocking the
personally, I
tees.
do golf shirts because I wear a lot of slacks, and my golf shirts are athletic stretch and like athletic material. But bro, like it's hot.
Yeah.
You gotta get some good t-shirts, athletic stretch, breathable t-shirts. That is my advice to you.
All right, all right. Yeah, well, everybody, you heard it here. Because fucking Philadelphia and probably New York is like 95 degrees this week. With the humidity, it feels like 105 degrees. So fucking, you gotta be looking cool, and you're gonna be feeling cool if you do that.
Yep,
All
absolutely.
right. Well, fucking Jarrell, it's been a pleasure having you,
It's been a
and
pleasure to be on.
I wish you the best, and thank you for coming on. I'm gonna send you those clips as soon as I edit them. I'll probably edit them tomorrow.
No problem. I'm here for it, brother. I appreciate you inviting me on, man.
Yeah, thank you. All right, peace out, man.
Be safe.
All right, guys, it is time that I hold up a sec. Did the Zoom call end? Hold up. All right, I'm. Oh, sorry. All right, it's time, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Once again, we want to humbly thank our listeners and pay them ample gratitude for the patronage. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have such a high quality interactive show. So thank you, audience. I'd like to take this time to remind all of our listeners that we're spreading like a virus. The Good Faith Podcast is now officially on YouTube Live with video, as well as archived there on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, RSS.com, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcasts, Listen Notes, iHeartRadio, and Patreon. On Patreon, we're working to build additional value for the multiple tiers of donors with special content, super chat priority, and VIP in-person meetings. We do value your attention, so thank you for quieting your TikTok brain for the last almost like 3 hours. This is awesome. And guys, just to let you know, on all of those audio platforms, we're motherfucking monetized. I got the bag, yo. Fucking, you get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Our next episode is on Sunday. We got Joey V from Albany coming. He's a wealth manager from Albany, and I think I'm gonna love getting into all the nitty gritty about like financial literacy and shit like that with him. Guys, if you want to be alerted when this podcast goes live, turn on the notification bell. This is a reminder, if you feel you got any value from us, it takes basically zero extra work to like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. If y'all motherfuckers don't hit the thumbs up now, we gonna shut this shit down. It'll move us closer to our goal of having thousands of subscribers, which will bump us up in the algorithm and expose us to more potential listeners. If you guys want to share us with more of your friends, we would be absolutely delighted to extend our outreach. The quickest way for us to broaden our exposure is for you listeners to each share us with one friend. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. If you live in the greater Philadelphia area, want to guest star on our show, want to go on a date with me, want to fucking, follow my Instagram, follow me. I put out a lot of content. My meme game is fire, I think. The Patreon, my Instagram handle is at Christopher Bulick. The Patreon link is in the description, and all proceeds will go towards rent, food, electricity, new computer equipment to improve our general show quality, and Clark's medical expenses. To all of our faithful audience, we wish you a wonderful weekend, a happy and healthy lifestyle. Stay safe out there, y'all. And we're going to wish you I'm going to bid you goodbye.